Hello and good evening, everybody. Welcome back. Freritos de la Vega going against DSharks. It looks like a second time in a week. DSharks will need to face their opponents and get a win here. I want to say hello there, Monstrat. Good evening, sir. Glad to see you're feeling better. Also, Jargonot. Good evening, sir, and welcome. Keep asking those questions. We were talking about the Diplo victory over here. I do want to thank the chat for responding. Thunderius, also good evening, sir, and welcome. Snakeus, good evening, sir, and welcome. Koliap, thank you so much appreciated for the sub. Thank you so much, sir. Also, I do notice. Give me a second. Colorado, good evening, sir, and welcome. I do want to put up on the screen here so you can see what's going on. They're going on through the map choices, and we actually got in time this time. It is what it is. I managed to actually synchronize. Well, it was a 30-second difference, but it was close. It was very close. Anyway. I do want to say also hello there, Gonzakimbo. Good evening, sir, and welcome. I did also see Yuri Goes. Hello there, sir, and welcome. Mustrat, thank you so much for picking up that first promotion. Thank you, sir. I do want to also say hello to YouTube. How is everybody doing on YouTube? Good evening, sirs, and welcome. I do hope you're gonna have a good time with me tonight. In time, yeah, we're in time. Let's talk about the choices here. Freritos de la Vega, left side. We do have right side DShark. And as you can see there on the last map choice, Rich Highlands on Persia Standard. Rich Highlands or Persia Standard. This is a hard one. Both teams, I mean, I'm pretty sure DSharks would actually want a bit more of a... Okay, there we go. Never mind. A bit more than a sieving. I was thinking of a sieving mat, but then exactly when I was saying it, they actually chose to go for Pangea Standard. So get ready, guys. We're gonna have quite a bit of action, and we're gonna have quite a bit of simming. That's definitely gonna be quite a bit of subjects to talk about in this game. Also, I do see the challenge is just much with more resources or more resources basically. Also, Valentine's Day stream. It will be a friendly game, I'm sure. Yeah, probably. Yeah, very friendly. It is what it is, you know. I didn't even know it's Valentine's Day, by the way. Can you imagine? Wow, I didn't even know that. Anyway, let me actually take a quick peek over here on the map choice. Since they did choose Pangea, we're gonna write Pangea over here in the stream, so everybody knows. And I do want to scroll down on the chats so I can actually see what's going on. Give me a second. Did I? Oh, I see. Okay. Yeah, there we go. Friendly game on a Pangea map, exactly. Well, we're gonna need to see them starting to ban these civilizations as usual. This is the CivFR Squadrons, so we're gonna have the extra 2 bans for each team. They are being decided after the map has been chosen, so they're not really called play games, are they? We do have them Cleopatra Ptolemaic on Freritos de la Vega being taken out, and Rome, while on the other side Byzantium and Gandhi have been taken down by the Sharks. Pangea Standard Bridges most of the time is being played with land civilizations. We will need to see if they're gonna try to get also some of those religious civilizations. It's been a while, but maybe you know, we might see some comedian play over here. Or are they gonna want to be aggressive? We've seen yesterday how it does matter quite a bit to actually go against your opponent, even if you don't have that much, to try to slow him down. You know, we did have those galleys just running around everywhere on the map trying to get the pillages. Also, Gandhi getting too many bans in the last period. Yeah, definitely a strong civilization here. Monsieur Gandhi. Vietnam is also going to be banned by Freritos de la Vega. I do also want to point out Freritos is going to need to set the tone for the game. After the next 5 bans are going to be chosen, they're going to have the first pick, and then the Sharks were going to get another 2 picks on the other side. We do need to see what they're going to go for here and how they will approach the ban phase. It does seem like they're going to go for land civilizations mostly to ban. Of course, we do have still the 2 Persias. We got Sumeria, we got also the other Cleopatra, Egypt, that we've seen it being well, not really favored, but on the same level of pick rate, I would say, with Cleopatra Ptolemaic. Of course, I don't have the actual numbers, just my impression of how many times we've seen it actually being picked in the games. Well, we do have, of course, Montezuma for them. Multiple times we've seen how Montezuma can shine. Seamers like Cree, not to mention the Greases that are going to be available available for them. Okay, so let's see. Are they gonna take out these very atrocious civilizations like those like Scythia, or they're gonna take out Gaul? Are they gonna take out Montezuma? Like how are they gonna approach this? Because yes, definitely so many over here. We wouldn't really call it a war civ right now. It's more it definitely can help with that the spread of the experience. You've seen yesterday how much it mattered, but other than that, we don't see him winning those games at the early stage with those war cards anymore. He does need to do some simming before he does anything else. We do have also Julius Caesar being picked up as a ban here by by Freritos de la Vega, while on the right side the DSharks are gonna start thinking. Hello there, papas, and good evening, sir. Let's see, Musra, for example, some civs have no movement penalty on hills. Yes, exactly. Well, some civs, or I would say actually some units, like the Oromos were, or Kevsurs, for example. Kevsurs right now don't have the movement penalty, so they haven't balanced anything in this mode related to moving. There were some balance changes to wonders, for example, if I'm not mistaken. Matterhorn, for example, has been changed and so on. I should turn off this because picking notifications out of a very needy Tinder. What is this? Matthias Corvinus has also been taken down by the Sharks on the right side, and yes, we do need to see Freritos de la Vega actually getting their last ban here before they're gonna go into the big phase. Remember, they get one and then their opponents get two, so it needs to be a very important one, you know. Let's actually check out also how they're gonna get the balance between getting the simming done, getting the gold done, and also at the same time getting some more units out. I'm pretty sure they're gonna need a decent amount of gold, and it will matter quite a bit between them. Julius ban, yes, Julius ban. Actually starting to catch up more bans here. Julius Caesar and Rome, actually both of them are catching up so many bans. Well, the other Cleopatra has also been taken down. It looks like Freritos are not taking any chances for that extra gold to creep into their opponent's grasp. On the right side, the Sharks are gonna need to pick their last ban also, and again it does matter quite a bit. I'm actually quite curious who is in the game right now. So we do have let's see, from the Sharks we got Pipo, we got Joce, we got Apology, and then we do have Fontaine from them. While on the other side, on Freritos de la Vega, we got JR, we got Phyrsos, Tidube, and Titiits. Okay, so I would imagine, let me actually swap with people over here. There we go. I would imagine we might see some goal gameplay here. Is that JR? Whoa, okay. They banned actually they banned Scythia and picked Chandragupta on Freritos de la Vega. Chandragupta first pick. I feel some virus incoming, man. Oh, okay. Well, I guess this is gonna be fun. Chandragupta, well, definitely we're gonna need to see his spawn, and his neighbors are gonna need to know where he is. Shaka, is Shaka incoming? Maybe. Tidube, bonsoir, tout le monde. Hello there, salty capybara. Good evening, ma'am. Since the new BBG update, wait, I barely saw any Sweden picks. Yeah, we didn't really saw Sweden anymore. The other day I played the Sumeria with min distance Matterhorn. Those donkeys were flying. Yeah, oh, I can imagine that. Okay, so 2 picks from the Sharks. They are thinking quite deeply about this. With 10 more seconds to go, we do need to see the Sharks picking up their first civ and then immediately their second one. Montezuma is going to be chosen by the Sharks, and yeah, I mean, there's quite a bit of potential. We do need to see the continent split on Big Zuma here, and they do need to pick another civilization. Another one. What are they going to go for? A simmer, a damage dealer? Are they gonna go for a gold generator? Like gold? Is it gonna be something else out of the box? Maybe, like chat was saying, maybe some Sweden gameplay. We're gonna see some Sweden gameplay. Oh, it's Cree. It's gonna be a simmer. Okay, let's go. Cree does benefit from an extra trade route. Those trade routes are also going to get bonuses from his passions or camps improved in the capital or the city. He's actually sending those trade routes too. So extra gold, extra food are going to be available for him from those trade routes in the other cities. And Magnus is just going to make that better. We're going to need to see how he's going to try to approach the simming with Cree, and we do need to see how Freritos de la Vega are actually going to get their second choice on the board. With the Chandragupta, I wouldn't imagine they're actually going to generate that much gold. They definitely need to fix that in some way, but I'm pretty sure there are quite a few available options even after the next 4 bans that would give them the gold. We've seen players actually try to get a little bit out of the norm here a few times with Brazil. We've seen them with Tokugawa. We've seen them with oh, there we go, the Persias. Okay, there we go. Nader Shah has been picked up. It's been a while. Hasn't it been a while since we've seen Nader Shah in the game? I feel like it's been a while. Anyway, so yeah, there we go. Yeah, they're actually going to go for something, I would say, a little bit more common, but definitely powerful. I'm a bit surprised. Actually, no, I'm curious what Tidube is going to go for, because he's the one that usually likes, like Catherine de Medici, the Black Queen, getting those Guard Imperials to smash their opponent's cities and so on. But this time around, at the moment, we do see the Gupta here, and we do see Nader Shah. Are they going to go for another one of those? Let's see. Hammurabi is going to be banned by Freritos de la Vega. Definitely a very strong civilization. Matt Beats, hello there, sir, and welcome. How are you doing? How are you doing? Also, Mali is open. The Musa hasn't been nerfed to the ground, right? Well, not really to the ground, but it's down there somewhere. No, I'm kidding. It can definitely do quite well. Most of the time, Mali is getting banned. Not that much in Teamers though. They don't pick him that much. Actually, that's a good question. I might need to find that out. I'm gonna find out an FFA to try that out. Today I tested out something with Tamar and yeah, no, need something else. Oh, I mean, I totally get it. The 5th, the 6th, the 7th city, 8th city weren't that good, but still, man. Oh my god. Anyway, yeah, we got Macedon here being picked up as a ban by Freritos, and on the right side, the Sharks are gonna put their last ban on the board in just a few seconds. We do need to see if they're gonna manage to get a civilization away from Freritos. Don't allow them to pick something that they do favor. I gotta say, there's still Shaka on the board. There's still Shaka on the board. Sundok is on the board. We got the other Korea, Sejong on the board. Come on. Oh, the great Titubian apocalypse is happening. Catherine de Medici, the Black Queen, has been taken down. And we do need to see how Freritos are going to get this going. FDLV banning warships. Yes, they are banning the warships. They're taking them down. But look at this, man. Catherine de Medici taken away from Tidube. And now Lotaro has also been taken down. DSharks are going to need to get their 3rd pick on the board. And it will be a warship. We got a follow-up here with Genghis Khan, Mongolia, appearing today for the Sharks. We're going to need to see those Keshiks just running around everywhere. Oh my god. Can you imagine if he actually picks the other Kublai also? More Keshiks, more. Oh man. Anyway, we do need to see how Freritos is going to respond to this. There's definitely quite a few opportunities for the Sharks to try to get into their borders with some units, and we do see some mid timings over here from the Sharks. Freritos de la Vega will probably need to prepare for this and also get to prepare for the late game. So let's see what kind of civilization they will think, they will deem it worthy of getting picked over here by them and being played out. Come on, let's see. Let's see, Freritos, let's go. It will be a simming Genghis. Oh no. An island Genghis? Oh no. Oh my god. Maybe it will be. I don't know. We'll see. Inca is going to be picked up by Freritos de la Vega. I would say this is gonna give us quite a few subjects to talk about. Definitely, we haven't seen that many amazing terraforms in the last few days, but we have seen it last week, so we do have some knowledge of what Inca is gonna do in the game. The last time it did quite good, and not that much production later on in the game, I gotta say. Even if it kept up with science and culture, production was kind of scarce. Anyway, we do need to see the last pick here. Freritos de la Vega are gonna need to get their 4th civilization leader on the board, and we're just a few seconds away from finding that out. Come on, 13 seconds to go. Also, let's see, one more coffee. Genghis, not a warship. Those Keshiks are just for escorting settlers. Yes, exactly. You don't need to mind these Keshiks, you know. Don't let them be. Let them be. Thandorius also calling out the Polish invasion. Poland is incoming. Oh, we got the Shaka. We got the Shaka on Freritos de la Vega. Oh, I see how it is. I mean, we might actually get to see some imps going against Keshiks. This is going to be amazing. Tokugawa is also going to be picked up by the Sharks. Oh, okay. Get ready, guys. Get ready. Okay. Also, I do want to spend a minute over here to talk a little bit about what's going on with the points. It looks like in Division 1 of the Season 13 of CivFR Squadrons, we do have 5 games played by some of the teams, actually most of the teams. Last Day Company leading the way with 4 wins and 1 loss. DShark are second over here with 4 wins and 1 losses. Freritos de la Vega with 3 wins and 1 loss, but they are 1 or 2 games behind. We do have also Ulysse with 3 and 2. SPA on 3 and 3. Shah Special Battleships 1 and 4, then Shakun Porson with 0 and 6. It does seem like it is quite a hell of a group over here for those slots in the CWC. Let me actually take a quick peek if I do have any 0 MS. I hope not, and it's gonna be fine over here. Do we? Yeah, we're fine. We're fine. Shakun Porson most consistent. Yes, I would say. Actually, I was remembered something. Wait, Rambling Man for 20. Sorry if you explained before, but why can't I watch the password that was on Twitch anymore? Because I'm saving them anyway on YouTube, and I do a little bit more work on YouTube. I put chapters, for example, so you can immediately skip to the beginning of the game or the different maps that were, so you can see them, the end of the game, like the victory screen and so on. And I was thinking like a few more ideas, but I want to keep it simple and kind of like stupid at the beginning, so I do let it run its course organically. You can find them on my YouTube all of the time, like those are getting up like a few hours after I finish the stream or something like this. Also, good evening, sir, and welcome. Give me a second so I can actually put up. So first things first, let's actually move this here, and let's put this. Let's turn this off, and then we do need to put up the prediction, right? So prediction, different dashboard. For how many remaps? We got possible answer 0, 1, and 2. Submission period for 10 minutes. Okay, let's get this going. Sorry, but why do you leave them off here? YouTube is ad central. I'm not a fan. Wait, is there a difference between YouTube and Twitch on this? Because I kind of see them kind of the same. I don't know. It just allowed me to actually do them much easier. Oh, ridges. They need to pick up the ridges. YouTube revamped to the rescue. Revanced? What is the revanced? Oh, I think I need to ready up. Yeah, I think quite a lot of people are using ad blockers these days. I heard a lot about the war with the ad blockers by YouTube and so on. Quite a few stories. Anyway, I did see a documentary the other day about game theory, and one of the results that they did manage to actually find out around the 70s or 80s. They actually got the game theories from all around the world to actually try out some simple procedures, like simple those interactions that could happen between two opponents, so they get the most points at the end of the day. And anyway, it was a little bit more in detail with how many points each thing got and so on and so forth. But the big thing is, like, the bottom line is, it was amazing to find out that actually even in like game theory and so on and so forth, it was proven that partners that work together towards a goal are more likely to actually succeed whenever in an environment than not having it. And it's just unbelievable how you can actually prove that with game theory. I can actually check out the documentary if you want the link. or I can put it on my Discord. I did start to do something else on my Discord. Not sure if you guys saw, but I am starting to put the replay center and starting to populate the channel with different few things over here. There we go. We got the CivFR Squadrons SPA versus DShark, the last game that we watched, and you can see the GIF over here. Also the link to the YouTube video, the same over here, and so on and so forth. I'm gonna try to keep this updated with all of the games that we have. So basically, I'm thinking this would be kind of the trailer of the video. Now, funny thing is, YouTube does allow me to add trailers to, for example, like the live streams that are gonna be upcoming, but for some reason it doesn't allow me to actually upload them separately, like attach them to the video. I don't know, I don't understand why, and they need to be uploaded separately, and it's kind of weird because I don't really want to, like, you know, get a lot of custom made trailers for the next stream and so on and so forth. How do you make those GIFs? There's a program called Civ Replay. It's from the French community. This one, wait, this, you see, wait, this one. Anyway, I can actually give the link whenever I'm gonna. I can give it on Discord. I can put it on Discord over there in the same channel. Senior Testa, good evening, sir. And yes, exactly. Cooperation is definitely better than conflict. Okay, so let's see what's going on the map over here. We do have Pipo on the left side. It does seem like the setter is still finding his way towards setter spot. He's probably debating if he's going to stay in place or... actually, no, he can debate multiple places. Nah, I wouldn't really call the east side that debatable. He's going to need to spend a lot of gold to get another 2-2 over there in that city center, but at least he's going to get the cattle. Now we do have him also with probably one big continent over here. It is kind of a peninsula, and I'm pretty sure, yeah, there we go, we see the color change. This is one big continent. It's going to be quite hard for him to get extra amenities from somewhere else, especially since on the other coast we do have somebody, and he also has somebody to fight in his south. Or is it an ally? No, it's somebody to fight. This is going to be a cage fight on the west side between Montezuma and Titiube's Nader Shah. We do have him moving on the cattle and settling on the cattle tile on Tenochtitlan. He's gonna get the fresh water from the lake, and I do see him getting his scout out in 3, moving his eagle warrior towards the south, where he will find out about Mexico City's warriors, and he's gonna try to turn them into builders. Now, well, we do have Mashad here also getting his scout out in 3, and I do notice his warrior is starting to go towards the south. He's gonna quickly find out that's a lot of coast there, and we do see him like 1 or 2 tiles over here to the south and to the southeast to settle. I'm pretty sure he's also going to want a city here in the north where he's going to get the fresh water from the lake, and we do have him also with quite a few of these resources to work. I do have to say, well, not that many resources, but anyway, you know what I mean. I do have to say we do have on the other coast Tokugawa, and Tokyo might actually protect his next door ally here, Montezuma, so they can trade on the water through this ocean of theirs. And I'm pretty sure Mashad is going to be a third party to this action. We do need to see if they're going to manage to keep Mashad in check, especially since they can actually push him either on land or both on land and on water. Hello there, Heinig Dave. Good day, sir, and welcome. Now, how do you make those? I see 5-6 amenities for Aztec, Amber, Ivory. Wait. 6 amenities for Aztec? That's amazing. Let me actually take a quick peek over here. What do we have? We do have pearls. I see amber. That's 2. Wine, it's 3. We do have turtles over here. 4, 5 with the ivory. And what's the 6th one? Did you see it's a 6th one somewhere? Wine. Is there a 6th one? I see 5. Yeah, there's 5. Probably one more amenity on the same continent. Of course, he can actually get the extra amenity from Koleos. Or what's the merchant called, right? Let's actually take a look on Cree. We do have a lot more. We do have Apology getting his Occitan in 2 turns, and I do notice he's gonna get quite a bit of territory here to settle. Not amazing cities, I gotta say. This is not looking amazing. And also his capital does have 2-3 pastures, 1-2-3 that he could improve, and also a deer tile that he's gonna get to improve here on the right side if it doesn't blow up. And especially this volcano next to it is posing quite a bit of a danger here for the health of that deer. And we do have him, of course, with quite a bit of gold and food that he's gonna get from those internal trade routes, and getting his Occitan is gonna give him the vision necessary for the east, for the north. Also, Rafifi, bonsoir, monsieur, bienvenue, l'amour, the love, I see. MS Doll, good evening, sir, and welcome. Hello there, hello. We do have Saint Valentine over here. Home Fontaine is gonna get the second scout out in 2 turns, and by the looks of it, he's also gonna have Gandhi on the west. We actually skipped Gandhi. Oh no, we skipped Phyrsos here. Well, Gandhi on the west side, that's gonna be not Gandhi. Sorry, that's not Gandhi. That's Chandragupta. That's the Gupta over here on his west side. Then we do have him in a war position. I'm pretty sure they can actually go against each other with horses. That's how close they are, and we do need to see if they're gonna meet each other actually, because this scout might not actually go to the west. I would hope so, but let's see. They do have 5 more turns to actually do the moves, so they can discover each other. And yes, Panda's scout is moving to the east side. I'm actually quite curious if he's gonna switch on the wheat and then keep on moving or not. Okay, we do have a setter out in 5 turns from Phyrsos, and he did get a dice tile in the capital, but doesn't have extra food from somewhere else. I'm thinking he's probably not gonna want to get that extra face generation going like this. Not like this, not like this. That lack of food is quite a problem. Getting his settler out in 5 has quite a few horses actually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tiles of horses next to his cities. Okay, and he's probably gonna go, well, is he gonna go coastal? I'm not sure. He might actually just put it next to the horses and be done with it, but that's gonna be, well, he's gonna need animal husbandry, and well, he's not gonna go immediately for animal husbandry, so might not know. Anyway, we do have to take a look at Dulundi here. We do have him with a settler coming up in 4 turns, and I do see Cocos to the north on that settle. Now he also has a J settle to the west side if he wants another amenity, and we do have him with a city state on the east side. A relatively easy one to take over. Vatican City, non-fresh, not really great, but it is what it is. We do have him also with a decent amount of floodplains, which I'm pretty sure he's gonna stay away from. To the northeast, I do notice Inca is gonna be there between the mountains. They are allies, and they might actually get to set up some trade routes between them with the Capagnans, the special tunnel that Inca does benefit from in the early stages of the game. Did I close this? Yes. Oh, I do need to put up the team labels, but right after this. We do have Cusco getting his 5-2 terrace farm next to the mountains here, and I do notice he's moving towards another tile towards the south while he's getting a settler out in 3 turns. We do have him with multiple possible settlers between these mountains. We do need to see if he's gonna stay here. I would assume so. I would assume he's gonna want to stay between the mountains and not actually go to the northeast, but rather go into the south here, where he does have his warrior starting to discover what's going on. We do have him also with so much territory to expand into the north here and protected territory with the mountains on the east side and fresh water from these rivers, from this actually one river to rule them all, the Umfolozi River. And Tokugawa is going to be on the coast. Joce is going to have a few resources to benefit from. The pearl tiles on the east side, and I do notice he's getting his settler out in 2 turns. And well, he is kind of far away from his allies, and I'm pretty sure he's at some point going to do something about the Inca on the west side. But first, he's probably going to focus everything on his opponent on the coast, Tidube. So him and Aztec might actually get the victory here. Nice wander to the northwest of Inca. Where? Northwest. Oh, the Vredefort Dome. This one with 1 culture and 2 science points. Yeah. Not as troublesome as the various terms for night evening. Oh, there are so many, and both female and male. The nighttime has a conflict identity. Yeah, conflicted identity. Kick. Brehio, good evening, sir. What does SR? It's a standard Pangea. Standard ridges, actually. Sorry, standard ridges. I don't know why I said Pangea, but the standard ridges. No, there we go. We got the remap going on, and we do need to see if they're going to want to keep this map. They did declare war, so they do know about each other's positions here, or most of it. I do notice in the middle we do have Genghis Khan with Cree. Okay, not ideal, but they can actually catch in a pincer how to say, in the south over here with Aztec and the Tokugawa. Nader Shah is on that coast. They don't know about him actually. Do they know about him? I don't think there's any. Oh, they do know because there's minus loyalty here to the southwest of Aztec. I'm pretty sure they can see it. Over here they do not know. Do they know? They probably know about the -2 here. Yeah, they probably know. Okay, and then on the other side was the vision. What do we have here? So Inca next to Shaka, and then Gandhi is gonna be all alone next to the Keshaks of Mongolia, and he knows about this. I guess this is probably this and the Nader Shah being all alone somewhere might actually be. Yeah, there we go. Be the reasons that they're gonna want to remap this. Aztec farming intense for Mexico is very strange historical sense. Yeah. Hello there, Captain Diabetes. Good evening, sir, and welcome. Have there been any remaps? No, sir. No, sir. No remap till now. Now we do have a remap. This is the first one. Frankie Four Fingers, also not a single European leader in the game. That's quite a rare thing. Yeah. That's Aztec loyalty to observer. On the north, you mean? On the north of Japan? You think it would have crossed so much into the west? Oh, you mean into the south of Aztec over there? Yeah, but he sees the other one also, I believe. There was a point in which they could have seen, or maybe I'm mistaken. That maybe you're right. Maybe you're right.
Now begins your greatest quest. From this early cradle of civilization on to
no, just Freritos de la Vega used. Or at least that's what I saw, right? We did have some yays, but I think we had some no's actually on DShark. So I think they still keep this. Oh my god. Guys, free sim Zulu on an island on Pangea standard ridges. Maybe they should have kept the first map. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Anyway, we got Inca here also in the south with a decent amount of mountains. Okay. We got Mongolia also condemned to be on the west side on a peninsula. Maybe he is actually gonna go coastal and fight Zulu on the coast. I mean, you know, neither of them have bonuses here, so might as well, you know, be on equal terms. You do have Inca also getting a lot of food. I do see he's gonna be full of sheep tiles here, and I do see some bananas. He's gonna get some quarries from the marble tiles, and we do need to see him his pantheon. What is he gonna choose here? Lake Victoria to the east. We got Mickey Civ6 here with the mountains. Okay, well, I think actually I diverted from the new standard of actually getting the explanations here. So we're gonna start up with the teams on the top side of the screen. I'm gonna put up the team labels. So we do have on the left side, for example, DShark. And on the right side, we're gonna have big Freritos, which seem they like to be called FDLV now, you know, FDLV. There we go, Freritos de la Vega. And now we're gonna talk about them, about their spawns per team. So we got Joce here with Tokugawa. We got Tokyo benefiting from some silk tiles, but that's losing an extra point of production. So I'm pretty sure he's not really gonna be that happy with it. Getting the scout out in 3 turns so he can discover his territory. While he is gonna have a decent amount of coast here to go for, we do have him also with some inland cities that he could go for. I wouldn't really call this amazing land, but I guess he can work it. He can work it, like a city there on the right, another city somewhere around here. I would assume around here somewhere. Yeah, he can work it. It is what it is. The southeast is kind of bleak. So anyway, we do need to take a look at Genghis Khan. Genghis Khan being on the west side of the map here. We do have him with no opponent next to him. It's very, very far away. It's going to be Titiits quite on the east side. And I'm pretty sure with the one-time chokes, he's not actually going to get those Keshaks in. He's going to need to prepare himself for a long-term simming procedure here. Homme Fontaine also benefits from a scout in 3 turns. He did settle a 2-2 tile while he's working a 3-1 sugar tile. And I would imagine he's going to want to get animal husbandry as quickly as possible. Maybe there are some horses somewhere. Wait, I desynced? Okay. Is it possible to plant woods on a log style? No, it's not, unfortunately. 14,000. Good evening, sir, and welcome. Japan will be on an inland sea, though. Let's see. If the logs can grow in woods, yes. I don't think you can actually put them. I don't think you can improve them with woods, but I guess I can. I would be quite happy to stand corrected here. Okay, so what do we have here? Still not more production than he had before. We do have him with the horses to the north that he needs to discover, and also a 2-2 sheep tile to the northeast. Definitely will need to get irrigation here as quickly as possible to get some of these sugar tiles working with the extra point of production, not to mention improving his horse tiles. We do have him with a decent freshwater settle. I would say west, north, east, south, or are viable settles. Not all of them are very good though. I'm just saying they're viable, not very good. Now we do need to take a look also on Cree. As we've seen before, he does have a few pastures here, and I do see a camp. 1, 2, 3, 4 pastures that could actually be acquired if this volcano is not going to explode, and I guess, you know, make a quick stew out of those cattle tiles. Now we do have Ochitaus coming up in Fontaine from Civ6, and I do notice his warrior is moving towards the west side. He's gonna get the coast, and he's probably gonna figure out the Krakatoa is also in that north of his. We do have him with quite a bit of distance between him and his opponent Chandragupta. Phyrsos is going to be behind these rivers and behind these hills with mountains. I would imagine this one tile choke separating them is going to be quite a point of contention between them. I also want to quickly take a quick peek on this. Give me a second so I can figure out if all the buttons have been pressed in the correct order. There we go. 1, 2, 2. Okay, there we go. 3. Stuart McCoy, hello there, sir, and welcome. Shivon, good evening, sir. How many CWC slots for the CivFR? I think it's, if I'm not mistaken, it's 4 or 5. Stuart McCoy, good evening, sir. Hello, hello. Which team selection do we need to think is best here? That's actually a big question. Both of them are in Division 1 from CivFR. Probably it's Freritos that has the biggest brand here, but we do need to see that because the Sharks did actually learn quite a bit in the last period. Urek, good evening, sir, and welcome. There was a list with, how to say, the slots at some point, but I don't know it on top of my head. Give me a second. I'm gonna need to actually go through quite a few channels to figure it out. Give me a sec. Yeah, it's 4. It's 4. So CPL has 4 plus 1, CivFR has 4, plus a possible 1 from the wildcard. I once had a game when I chopped a Tundra Spice tile and later I needed for a park and lacked the peel. I replanted the woods if I am not mistaken. Ooh, that would be actually very interesting information over there. Just plant the woods on every lux. Anyway, we do have them getting Cree his Ochitaus in 2 turns, and I do notice he's going to get quite a bit of food from the bananas. He does need to improve them. Talking about some plantations here. We do have him also with possible cities between the mountains on the east and the south, and I would imagine he is going to want to grab this one tile choke and keep it safe for his sim here. And we do have him also in the south with Cusco, but that's quite far away for him to actually interact with Inca at the early stage of the game. Maybe later, we don't know. Pipo is also going to be somewhere around here to the southeast of Chandragupta next to Phyrsos, and it looks like he's also going to get the coastal settle with possible... No, not really. I was thinking maybe, you know, there's also coast here, but no. What is going on here? Why are we... Oh, relobbying next? Okay, we're relobbying. Got it. Thanks, but I meant the civs picked. Oh, I mean 4. Okay, you do get 4 on each side. So you got 7 bans for each, and then 4 picks for each team, of course. And sometimes in some tournaments we get maybe like some auto-ban civilizations and so on. But in this tournament, if I'm not mistaken, they didn't ban anything actually. They really didn't ban anything. Uh-oh. One sec. I'm not sure exactly for what reason, but recently I had to do this more often than I had before. Like get out of the game because I was receiving this error on connection. Anyway, maybe it was because I didn't refresh the page, but I doubt it. I usually refresh the page. It is what it is. Ah, bonsoir, Fred Wessel. Bonsoir, monsieur. Bienvenue. Okay, there we go. We're getting in. Everybody's getting in. And I hope we got 0 MS. Yeah, we do. Automatic, good evening, sir, and welcome. Why so many war civs today? Because it's Pangea. And yeah, I mean, they're in a war mode. What can I say? It was, okay, the return of the infamous Zulu on an island. Yes, exactly. And I gotta say, automatic, we got a spawn for Zulu. Oh, perfect. It's exactly what he wants to be. I can even imagine right now the frustration on JR, I gotta say. Like some sweat drops over here, just running down his face over there, thinking to himself, oh my god, why did I pick Zulu? You know? Because the change to Exodus is very strong. Yes, the change to Exodus is quite strong. I'm actually curious if they're gonna keep it and when is the next BBG update gonna come out. There will be at some point, I'm pretty sure. Okay, there we go. I was waiting for them to click on buttons.
From the first stirrings of life beneath water, to the great beasts of the Stone Age, to man taking his first upright steps, you have come far. Now begins your greatest quest. From this early cradle of civilization on.
Okay, so back to the game. What we were talking about? We were talking about Padna. No, we were talking about Pipo here. Tenochtitlan with his 2-2 sheep tile, a single 2-2 in the capital. Not very good, but he does have one underneath his settle. I do notice in the south he's not going to have fresh water on the coast. And actually, I'm quite curious if he's going to want to get another city on the coast or he's going to want to get the city next to these resources on the west side. I would assume he's going to want to get one on this coal tile and also benefit from the +4 campus on the deer, which he does get 2 chops from. Unfortunately, not a lot of food on this territory, and of course getting these incense tiles would actually be quite valuable. We do need to see also if he's gonna manage to I would say get to spot India first of all from an early stage, and also try to get as quickly as possible towards the northwest over here. I would imagine this will probably be a battlefield. I don't think they're gonna go around. I don't think they're gonna go towards the south. I think they're just gonna go through the middle. Now we do need to see also his scouts, and of course if they do see each other before the first era, so we do know if the decision to remap was because of this or something else, or of course added to something else. And Sasso, bonsoir monsieur, bienvenue. Woo! Yeah, hello. We got Joce going for his Hattians to the northwest, and I do notice he's also gonna get Tokyo. Wait, this is not Joce. This is Joce. No, this is Joce. Okay, we did already talk about him. Let's not actually come back to Japan here for at least a few more minutes. JR is gonna be the one on the island. Yeah, the one on the island. Oh well, at least he has Mitra and Mogadishu on the same island. You know, there's some value in those. We do have Volundi getting a settler out in 5 turns, and I do notice he did settle on a lake and not on the coast on the southeast. He can put up quite an easy harbor over here. I'm pretty sure he can get the +2 and then maybe even use his Government Plaza to increase its adjacency. We do need to see how he's gonna try to plan out his simming, especially around those Ikandas. We do notice he's going for mining right now and Code of Laws. While we do have him still benefiting from some deer tiles and the stone tile in the 3rd population, he's not going to work the 2 production here. He's going to need something. He's going to need something improved. He doesn't have anywhere a tile that he could buy for an extra point of production. That is kind of sad, but you know, it is what it is. The state of Shaka. The salsa. Anyway, we got Phyrsos here in the middle, and yes, he does have scouts coming out of his cities, but oh yeah, I do see the second one. I think the second one he actually bought. We do have him going towards the north, where he's gonna find a tiki hut, and finally his scout is going towards the west side, towards Cree. They will figure out where they stand soon enough. We do have him also getting his settler out in 2 turns. This is kind of a in the corner city, I would say. I'm not sure if he's gonna want to go for that, but you know, it is a possibility. We can see him also setting on the right tile towards the northwest, while he could just go 1 tile over for a 2-2 base. Now we do need to see also how he's gonna benefit from the south, and how in the south he will go actually towards Aztec. He's gonna need to pick a Civ to go against, right? One or the other, or defend against. He can't really do both, right? I don't think he can actually do both. Maybe Chandragupta is that famous because he can do both, but let's actually check it out in reality. I would assume we do need to get this test case going over here, and what better to see very good players getting them done. Yeah, we do have to take a look also on the other civilizations with Nader Shah. Nader Shah is going to be in the southeastern quarter of the map, and we do have him with a builder getting his pashas going. I do see 3 of them, 2 of these sheep tiles and 1 horse tile is going to be available for him in the southeast of Mashhad. His iron is going to be quite expensive though. 3rd ring tile, if he's not going to get a settle there to the southeast on the stone tile, oh, that's gonna hurt his pocket very much so, very much so. Yeah. Hey, did you guys hear, by the way, what France did with the electric cars? They actually made a service, like some sort of a service for so you can rent electric cars for 100 euros a month. Can you imagine this, renting a car for 100 euros a month? I was like, whoa, wait a second. Is this story true? Is that true? Is that, wait, guys, guys, like somebody else, maybe somebody from France needs to tell us this. Like, is this true? Because I was like left speechless. Was this a clerical error somewhere? They forgot a 0, you know, maybe 2. I don't know, man. That sounds exactly like incredibly cheap. Shirt, good evening, sir, and welcome. Yeah, unbelievable. I don't know at what price. It's probably an electric bicycle. No, it's actually a homemade, like a French-made electric car. And the problem is, check this out, guys. They actually shut down the program because they had way too many requests. Like, duh. like what? Who wouldn't want a car for 100 euros a month? You know, what is this? And the car is from Florida, probably. Lol. Not for any battery on the market, so cheap like a sheep. Yeah, I have no idea. Anyway, we got a second remap vote over here coming up soon, and we do need to see in the next 30 seconds if the Sharks are going to use the remap token. In the first one, Freritos de la Vega did put it down, and they're not going to get, oh my god, are they going to save Shaka? I think this is the biggest question. Are they gonna save Shaka? They saved Shaka. They saved JR. They did. Unbelievable. They got him out. Oh my god. Oh, the Foreign Legion, not Florida. I mean, you know, FL. I'm thinking, when you say FL, I'm thinking of 2 things. It's Fruity Loop Studio and like the program, the software, and I'm thinking Florida. I don't know about something else, but it's good to mention right now. So it's the car is from the Foreign Legions. I'd move to France for that. Exactly. Can you imagine? Let me see if I can electric cars France. Yeah, look, there's a story from Reuters from 2 days ago. Okay. Oh my god, so many. One sec. Okay. Are we loading in? Yeah, we're loading in. So let's check this out. Let's check this out. So we got the French government said on Monday it was halting the rest of the year program to subsidize low earners leasing an electric car after demand far exceeded initial plans. Under the program, people on less than 15,400 euros or $16,600 of annual income have since the start of 2024 been able to lease electric vehicle for 100 or 150 euros a month. What is this, April Fools or something? Is this for real? Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yeah, unbelievable, man. Unbelievable. Anyway, let's come back to the game. This is a much more clumped. Okay, this is basically like a pyramid scheme, right? We got over here Pangea standard regions. We got the eyes, Nader, Shah, and Montezuma in the north. Let's see who's gonna be in the belly. Who's gonna be in the belly of the beast? Shaka is gonna be in the belly of the beast. Look at Ulundi over here in the middle. I mean, I think Zulu is much more comfortable where he is right now than where he was last time. I'm just saying we might actually see JR over here have fun, you know, like break a smile or something. Let's see, on the west side we got Tokyo. We got him also with a scout coming up in 3 turns. We're going to need to take a look a little bit more in detail, I would say, with also his strategics, revealing his strategics. We do have him with a fish tile to the northwest, and I do notice he's growing out in 3 turns very quickly. Well, I would assume he's probably working the sheep or the banana tile. Doesn't have extra production, which is kind of a meh at this point, but I guess we're going to need to see. Now we do have him with a possible settle on the inserts to the southwest, a much easier pantheon, and of course an extra amenity is going to be nice. Multiple cities that he could keep on settling towards the northeast, where he will also get next to Genghis Khan, get Kuchi with Genghis Khan there, so he gets some trade routes rolling. We do have him on the southwest also with an opponent. Phyrsos is going to be here, and we're going to need to see when the fight is going to close in, if Phyrsos' units are going to manage to deal the damage against the Japanese. Tokugawa here might not like that at all. And wait a second, did I just use traders and traders with Japan in the same sentence? Oh, I'm sorry, mi scusi. Yes, I'm so sorry. I did not mean to disturb the peace. Yes, I'm sorry. Now, wait, even 1,000 euro amount is relatively cheap regular lease. Relatively what? I cannot. Oh my god. So, give me a second. Oh, relatively regular lease. Okay, yeah. Sorry, sarcasm. This map looks like a Doritos chip. I mean, they probably saw in Sasu, you know, get all of those Doritos in the chat over here. It kind of feels disrespected, but you're not wrong. That the pun is Zulu. Lol. Anyway, let's see his strategics. We got Tokyo here with a southeast iron tile. To the southwest, he is also gonna get a horse tile, and I do notice he's gonna need some time to actually get everything going here. I'm pretty sure he's gonna need to buy out a few tiles and hope he's gonna go for the fish. Looking at his next door neighbor, Genghis Khan, he's also ally. We do have him with Karakorum on a 1-tile lake, and we do have him also with multiple cities that he could settle all around him. I would imagine he's going to want to give a few cities here for Japan to benefit from these mountains, and that's about it. The rest of the rivers are probably going to be his. To the northeast, he's going to have his first opponent. That's going to be Nader Shah, played by Tidube. And Karakorum here does benefit from some horses, but they're quite expensive in the 3rd ring of the east of his empire. That's actually not good at all. 1 single horse for big Mongolia? I mean, he must have low-rolled here. Unbelievable. That's quite problematic. Anyway, we do have him also with an iron tile to the southwest in the 3rd ring. Extremely expensive resources here for Homme Fontaine. Apology, gonna get Poundmaker going in the southeast. Let's throw the good luck, have fun in the chats here, and wish them luck. Mickey Civ6, we do have Nochidao coming up in 2 turns. He has 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5, and a 6 pashas. Oh, Apology is probably happy. I would assume Apology right now is very, very happy. No, it's always time for one more coffee. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Freritos. Looks like you got your priorities in order. Oh my god. Let the puns keep on rolling, boys. We got Mixi watching getting finally his Ochita next turn, but he's gonna need to get a builder here, and I do notice he's gonna have a +4 campus. That's pretty good with possibly another +4 over here to the southwest. And we do need to see how he's gonna try to get his next settles. I would imagine one on the east, one in the north, but we're gonna need to see him make the choice here. That's a lot of food and gold that he's gonna get from those trade routes. This is so cool for Mixivoncic. His sources are gonna be expensive though, starting in the west side, while I do notice his iron is gonna be northwest of Mixivoncic, right behind this banner over here. Oh, I do want to ask, because I did switch a little bit the microphone settings. Do you guys hear me fine? I also like try to keep it a little bit further away from my mouth, but I do want to say if you can hear me fine, because it takes me quite a bit of time to actually hear myself back, you know. Night Demon, good evening, sir. Holy 3 goal in the yeah, that is a big goal, big. Damn Zimo, good evening, sir, and welcome. Thank you so much for the feedback, much appreciated. Now let's see what's the next one. We do have Montezuma here. We got Pipo in the north, and let's see if he's happy with this. I mean, oh my God, Motlatse Canyon on the west. We got him with the diamonds in the south and the amber on the coast. Well, let's see. Tenochtitlan here. We got the settler coming up in 5 turns. He's going to need to get it on the west side there extremely quickly, and we do need to see how fast he's going to get to benefit from those faith tiles and extra culture points from the Motlatse Canyon tiles. He could directly settle on the sugar tile if he wanted to get another city on the cattle and benefit from extra ching ching. We got some Titiits warriors also coming from the south towards him, and it looks like they just passed each other, one on different rivers over here. It is what it is, you know, the waters, you couldn't actually predict it. They still gonna find each other here through the forest. You see, sugar is bringing together 2 nations here, Aztec and Inca. That's what Swedes do, right? Wales for Aztec as well. Wales, we got Wales. Yeah, he got the Wales over here on the east side. So he has Mercury 1, Wales 2, Diamonds 3, Sugar 4. Sugar. Okay. Now amber 5, right? I didn't check the amber. Did I check the amber? I don't think I checked that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, okay, 5. Yeah. Oh, dice 6 dice. So 6 amenities over here. The possible damage. He is to the north of Titiits, so I'm pretty sure he can actually flex that damage against his opponent. Nader is going to be a bit too far away for him to be effective, but he can do that also. I do see there's quite a bit of flatland here. Even if there are a lot of tiles, you can cover them quickly with especially cav units. We do know that Aztec does have I would say an advantage when it comes to building melee units, but it's been a while since we've seen an Aztec actually use those melee units against his opponents. Next to the sugar, yes, exactly. Also, since when one continent had a chance to get the 5 to 6 amenities? No, I don't think it's just 4 amenities. The water tiles are not actually considered the continent. Yeah, they're not considered a continent. I think they have like a random chance to spawn anything. Any resource or any lux over here. It's not depending on anything. Anyway, let's move forward. JR to the southwest. We got him in the belly of the beast. He's sending his scouts to the north, and I do see his settler is coming up in 2 turns. We do also see his horses are gonna be way out of his capital here to the east side. While he is gonna need to buy that out, he's also gonna need to send a builder all the way around the mountain to improve that single horse tile that he has for so many other tiles. We got Ulundi here getting that settler next turn. He's still benefiting from the 2/2s here, the forest and the sheep tiles. While I do notice his iron is going to be to the southwest, he has some good spots for good campuses also, at least +3s here that he could keep on adding points to if he gets Gavron Plaza next to them. We do have him starting off with bronze in 9 turns, and we do see him buying out a scout while he did get his settler set in 1. Whoa, we got a new member. Attila Bragadiev, thank you so much for the follow, sir, and welcome. I mean, spice and honey, late game west, where all the boys go to test. anyway, we got Zulu here moving towards the north, and let's see, is he gonna get a Brazilian builder? He might actually get one. We got some scouts starting to get into the borders there. We do need to see when they're gonna get aggressive. Brussels does have this 2-charge builder. Unfortunately, he already built a wheat farm, and that's not that great. It is what it is. Now we got on also Phyrsos. Let's actually see him on the southwest. I did notice that he doesn't have a second settler, but already Tokugawa has one. We do have him closing in with quite a few scouts towards the city of Kyoto, which did get settled on that incense style. And I do notice he did discover Eye of the Sahara, but has not chosen to send his settler there first. I was thinking he's actually going to get the settler right on the right style or on the 2-2 base, but it looks like he's going to go for a freshwater lake settle. And we do need to see if he's going to get another city over here to the southwest, so he can get more cities in this space. Now we do have him, of course, with the river spanning towards the northwest and northeast, and he did put down his first holy site, which is a +2. We will need to see also the third settler position. I would imagine north is going to be his choice, but I guess we do need to wait for him to make that choice. Now I definitely have seen some players that would do so much to get this Eye of the Sahara at the beginning, like go so much out of the way for that. It's, like not for Eye of the Sahara in particular, but for wonders. Like I've seen them go for the 331 wonder, the Chocolate Hills, for example. Chinese Talon, good evening, sir, and welcome. Hello there, and thank you so much for the follow. You either farm the wheat or build a granary, and as we know, we don't build the granaries. Yes, but I gotta say, after 1050, you kind of need the granaries. Not gonna lie, you kind of need the granaries. You need that extra food for the higher population. Every little bit you can squeeze out of your cities, you need it. We do need to take a look on Tidube and Titiits, right? We got Tidube here on one city. Marshad is gonna get his third settler out in Fontaine. He's getting discovered here by Mongolia on his southwest, and I do notice both of them are actually going towards each other here. We do have Fontaine probably on the right style, while Persia is gonna get around here on the stone. Well, he is gonna get some deers to improve, and I do notice he's gonna have also quite a few stones over here. The stones are with YouTube today. 1, 2, 3, 4 stones around his cities, and he does have some more otherwise. Does he? Yeah, one over in the north. That's it. 6. Wow. Okay, that's not that much. That's not that big. That's not that big. Now we do have him also with +3 campuses if he wants to, and we do need to see how he's gonna set up his commercial / encampment / campus / everything else you wanna add here so he can actually get the simming done against Mongolia. Now, I would say Mongolia has a better timing than Persia, but I guess we're gonna need to see how Fontaine is gonna wanna play it out. We do also need to take a look at his strategics. He has available iron to the southeast. Again, horses, very expensive. I would actually raise the alarm over here. Horses are quite expensive, and I guess nobody's gonna get for the iron except him. So again, a bit of a problem. That's gonna be quite a bit of a loss of resources here for their team. It is what it is. Freritos de la Vega will need to pay attention to this because they will need a lot of stuff. Well, it looks like Brussels is getting hit by multiple scouts, and well, it might be 110 from getting a warrior out of that city center. I think it's still gonna die though. Is it? No, he might actually, if he gets a warrior, he might actually survive. Kick. Geronimo! Hello there, sir, and welcome. Good evening. Also,
Thou shall be knighted primer. Forking_knight. Thanks for casting already, Michael.
Thank you so much, Forking Knight. Much appreciated for the prime. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Maybe it was +13. Wait, I remember seeing a +13 Aztec in one of your CWC games. I don't remember who it was, Barsake or someone. We did have, well, I don't remember the CWC, but I do remember Jack the Ripper did this in a Hidden Cup. They actually let him, and that was like, I was going like it was unbelievable that what we were seeing over there. He was being quote unquote allowed, as in not really not really discouraged from getting the continents. And when he started getting the continents and he had like +12 jet bombers, well, the game was kind of over. You know, it is what it is. Anyway, let's actually see. We got a third city from Zulu. Looks like Jihad is going to be quite big this game, getting his bronze working out in 2 turns, while early Empire is on 6. In the cities of Mashan, we do have also an exploding volcano. Looks like the game, it seems like the game algorithm for the volcanoes already discovered where the civilizations are going to get fighting, or who from the civs are going to get fighting. Persia is definitely going to fight. We do have already Brussels being taken out with his help, and we do need to see how things are going to evolve all around here. We do have also to talk about Titiits, last but not least. We do have him with the city of Machu and a third settler coming out to the north. Cusco did get put down, and it's a +3 campus that he's building in 2 turns. He did also place one to the southwest of Machu. That's another +3, and he does need to get it out as soon as possible. I would imagine he's going for irrigation right now, especially since he's getting a builder, and he does have quite a few dye styles and some of these some of these mercury tiles to improve. He does want to get everything going. Oh my god, 3 dye styles in the capital here. Okay, it is what it is. City patron got us as a pantheon, 40% towards the first district in a city. Okay, strategic resources, does he have? Okay, so this is his capital, right? Cusco is his capital. We got horses in the second ring towards the northeast, and his iron is going to be to the southwest. So he does need to improve those horses also. He's getting a third city towards another horse style, so he might be the provider of horses here for his teammates, which are going to have it, well, there is going to be quite a few problems. Ooh, I see Tidube settler is running away. Homme Fontaine getting in with a warrior. They saw his chest. They saw his beard, and when he pulled out his sword, they were like, run away, and they went back into the city of Mashan to get very, very close up with a builder and try to talk this out, see what they can do, how they can solve this. There are a lot of warriors with big muscles and big chests on the west side of Mashan. Are they gonna get them away there? Are they gonna get to start training slingers? Maybe that's the choice. So if not, what is gonna be the problem here? Because Homme Fontaine is not gonna let go of that spot, and that's also where the horse style is for Tidube. He's getting quite uncomfortable over here. I gotta say, Tidube is not happy at all. Celebratory eruption, exactly. Look at this, man. Look at this 3-to-1 tile, beautiful. He does need to get the bronze though. I would imagine he is gonna get bronze. Yeah, there we go. Bronze working in 1, early empire in 11. How critical are luxuries and amenities in Civ6 multiplayer compared to like Civ5, where luxuries and happiness are extremely important? Very important, extremely important. Yeah, very, 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 very important. Is Jack still playing? I don't think Jack is still playing. I don't know, actually. I have no idea. Rude Fachman, good evening, sir. Twitch bullied him away. Wait, what? What do you mean Twitch bullied him away? In multiplayer, they are very important. If your team is on one continent, is the same level of bad as having no naval traders. Okay, so what do we have next up? Well, let's actually take a quick peek on the map. Do we have new pantheons? God of the Sea, chosen by Japan, is going to get these fish tiles with an extra point of production on them, which is going to be very valuable. Third city moving towards the southeast, and I'm actually quite curious. Is he going to put it here? I would imagine so. Yeah, there we go. So he gets the powerful harbor, and also gets to work these volcano tiles. Doesn't really need to settle on the truffle, since he's gonna get to him upgraded quite quick. Yeah, he did go for the third city. He did go for the third city. I mean, yeah. I mean, not saying I predicted this, but I kind of predicted this. You know, it is what it is. Is that Montezuma alone, surrounded by 3 enemies? Exactly how he likes it. Yes, we do have him exactly how he likes it over here. We do have Montezuma in between all of his opponents, getting Motranse Canyon to give him the extra culture and the faith. While he didn't yet pick up a pantheon, we still don't have him upgrading his resources here. And I gotta say, he's putting down an encampment from Teotihuacan, while he doesn't know about animal husbandry yet. This is a bit surprising. Wait, stop the payout unless he changed his nationality or location because of oh yeah, I see what you mean. Yeah, that's kind of rip. Okay, so let's talk about the city states here. We got Hattusa and Bologna with the science city states. I do see industrial zones, Singapore, Mexico City. We got Johannesburg. We do have also Vatican City, La Venta, and Armagh. But I guess we might not see that much face generation here. We do need to see. Actually, wait a second. We did see 2 people going for holy sites, didn't we? So it was Chandragupta here, or no, one. It was Chandragupta, right? He is getting the holy sites. So those are going to be very good for him. Extremely valuable. La Venta, Armagh, Vatican City. There's so much faith that he can produce with those city states. We do have also for the gold, Bandar Brunei and Hunza. While I do notice Valletta is going to be the one for the military. No culture city state in the game. Now, are there any natural wonders in this mode which give you some extra abilities? You own at least 1 tile of them, or do they just provide? Yes, there are multiple wonders actually. For example, Zangi Dangxia is the one that pops into my head immediately. So if you get 1 tile from Zangi Dangxia, you're gonna get 2 merchant points per turn and 2 general points per turn. At the beginning, it's actually quite valuable. Basically, guarantees your first merchant and first general, or a general actually. Yeah. Okay, so I think we need to finish up the prediction, choose an outcome. We did have 2 remaps, so I'm going to complete the prediction. Sorry, I kind of slacked on YouTube over here, but you know, it usually is just a vote. Whoa, army of cats on Brussels. Yeah, the army of cats, and they succeeded in taking down Brussels. I imagine Athena would be proud. She's going to be very proud of them. The bay near Japan provides plus 2 gold on every fishing boat. Bay near Japan. Oh, the bioluminescence bay over here. Yes. 1 tile natural wonder appears as a reef and provides plus 3 science, plus 1 food, plus 1 gold, plus 1 gold on fishing boats if you own this tile. Yeah, it's plus 1. We also have the big wonder. Yeah. You mean which one? Because there are 2 of them. Lysenfjord and another one I totally forgot. I think you're talking about the culture one, right? Not Lysenfjord. Or Lysenfjord, not sure how to pronounce it, to be honest. Anyway, now let's take a look at their pantheons. What do we have here? Still no pantheon from India. He's getting his instance style is improved. Definitely went for irrigation here. Cree did choose God of Open Sky, and he's now getting his builder to improve his pastures. He is also benefiting from a decent amount of science here. 13 science and 3 culture, 4 apology. We do have him getting his first traders out, and I do see war has been declared between them. We do need to see where is the action happening. Somebody must be doing something to some other somebody. Well, we do have multiple encampments coming out from multiple civs. Oh my god, look at the spamming of encampments. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 encampment, guys. We got 8 players and 11 encampments being built at 1023. I think we know where this game is going. I think we know the direction right now. Anyway, looking back, we do need to take a look at the other pantheons here. God of War and Plunder for Mongolia. Fontaine is settling his cities on the east. And looks like there's a price over here. 7 roses cost you 31.5 euros. Ooh, those are some expensive roses, man. I mean, wait a second. Are they actually, you know, at least with some ornaments made out of gold or platinum or something? Wow. I mean, that's some inflation right here, man. Rupert, hello, sir. Yields? Yes, sir. I can. There we go. We got apology just jumping sky high over here with the science. On the other side, Titiits is the one getting the science. We do have more pantheons. No. Oh, God of the Force chosen by Pipo, and he's starting to get the upgrades here. He's probably wanting that horse tile to the west of Teotihuacan. He did already get his iron improved, and one of his encampments is on a horse tile. So he's gonna get probably 3 horses or 4 horses upgraded, while his neighbor to the south didn't upgrade his even first one. We do have quite a few Incan campuses coming around, and he's starting to put down his commercials. He did manage to get a discount for this, and getting a lot of this production coming out from his terrace farms while he's getting the food at the same time. Magnus established in the capital city. His capital is growing quite fast because of the sugar tiles. He has multiple amenities here. Very nice to keep his happiness at a 3 level, so he can actually benefit from the boost that you get, the 10% across the board. We do need to take a look at the west here. Okay, harbors. So okay, Japan is getting his economy up. We do still have him getting some builders. He needs to improve the tiles. I don't think he has a single strategic resource improved, so he's not acquiring them. While to the southwest, of course, India is going to also take it slow. We do have him building up his face generation, getting his temples. I mean, it's going to take a while. You know, the Chandragupta people are a very patient people. They like to take their time, you know, dot all the T's, cross all the I's, and so on and so forth. Like, they need to do it. They need to do it properly. We do have campus research projects also coming out from Cree. Looks like he does really want Hypatia. He really wants Hypatia. He's at the fight with India, and they're neck and neck right now. If Inca is with Inca actually, if Inca is not going to get the project done this turn, well, he will not get Hypatia. Nice Cree. Yeah, very nice Cree land. Very nice Cree land. Yes, Lolo. Good evening, sir. Okay, let me actually put up the things as they need to be here. Okay. Okay, 3rd encampment put down from Pipo, so we got 12 encampments, not 11, 12 encampments put down by the players in the game at 25. Do we have Pantheon? City Patron Goddess, right, for Aztec. No Pantheon yet for Zulu. He's starting to roll those points for the generals, 3 great general points at 10, while Aztec, Persia are starting to make their own points. It's going to take a while to finish their own encampments. Zulu does benefit from half-cost encampments called Ikandas, the replacement ones, and I do notice he's getting scouted out by Cree here. He's trying to get an archer out to fend off his opponent's attacks, while I'm pretty sure JR is gonna need to improve some more of his strategic resources. He was probably going for the iron tile, but the Cree Ochitao is blocking him from getting there. We do also need to see if he's gonna succeed to get that builder. Looks like the Ochitao, no, just didn't have enough movement, right? Not enough movement. Anyway, scout came out, and I'm pretty sure Zulu is gonna get that back. And we got the barracks coming out from Persia, getting his Lady of the Reeds and Marshes, and he still did not get to settle that city towards the northwest, towards the horse tile. Did not get to improve his horses at all. Actually, he only has his iron to the southeast of Mashhad, which is in danger. It is a very explosive iron tile there. It actually, you know, likes to keep you up at night and doesn't actually let you go. It's very nagging, you know, like it likes to talk a lot, but when it talks, it explodes. That's basically what's going on here next to Mashhad to the southeast. So yeah, we're going to need to see if this mine over here is going to be successful in bringing so much needed iron in the Persian territory with all of that talkative volcano next to him. Man, he's going to get really compromised over there, I would say. And we got barracks coming up from Teotihuacan. I do notice some archers also from his capital city, while the builders are still going to need to find the upgrades here for his amenities. I do notice he got that horse to the west side, pretty good. And yes, we do have him going for the diamonds. He needs to improve the die style. He's getting a few Eagle Warriors. There we go. That's an unexpected unit over here. Eagle Warriors, let's go. Tidube also 110 away from iron working. It looks like in the era score screen we do have them over the necessary points to get the golden age here. And this actually makes me wonder, why is Tidube going so quickly for iron working? Is he going to want to hard build all of his units here to go against Mongolia? Probably yes, but that also means he's going to require a lot of iron that he might not get, especially since Zulu over here did not get to upgrade his. He does have another one here to the north of Quaducuza, but again, he did not get to upgrade his. And to ask somebody like Inca here to try to discover bronze working so you can get some iron in your land, that might be a problem, you know. That might be a problem. Same as can you show it? I did say that, but perhaps in terms of culture tiles, I guess they count. Yes, someone is said to be alone from Saint Valentine. Wait, is it? Wait, who is said to be alone? Who is sad? Who is sad? Man, we need to get a party going for this guy who's sad. Who's sad? Who's sad? Who said that? Who said that? Yeah. Okay, now I caught up with chat. Let's see, what do we have here? West side, west side, west side. Traders coming up from India, connecting his capital city to the front line and getting those shrines going for the face generation. Looking at the yields tab, we do have at the moment Phyrsos on 13 faith at 10, 14 science and 7 culture. Not bad. Getting those extra 6 science points from Agra are actually making quite a bit of a splash here. Oh, that is actually, wait, that's, yeah, that is unexpected over here. 14 science, that is so much science. Anyway, Moksha in the capital city, and we do have him with an item to upgrade here, but I'm pretty sure again he's probably not going to want to discover bronze working for some time. We do have him going for masonry, getting state workforce, and in the meantime still trying to get his simming done, preparations for the first era. We do also see Japan putting down his first campuses. This is going to be only a +2 here, while I do see Tokyo is working on his government plaza. No 4th and 5th settler at the moment. They're trying to get these districts done before any other expansion phase. Homme Fontaine 1 turn away from getting horses. He did finish his 3 encampments, and I don't see him putting the general points, the general projects in, but he is 2 turns out from actually recruiting a general. And looking at the recruitment history, we don't have anybody able to get general at this point in time. So Zulu is 3 turns out, Mongolia 2 turns out, Persia is very far away, Aztec very far away, India very far away. They need to catch up with projects, and I would imagine we're going to see a project here from Aztec. Yeah, there we go, we got a project going while he's busy building, finishing up that encampment in the south and getting the barracks in the other cities. This is probably all out war here by the looks of it. Now we got an encampment training project also coming up from Tidube cities, 2 of them actually. He wants to secure this. Is he wait a second, wait, I think I saw a pussycat. Is he actually gonna you know, like get these multiple projects going? So he denies the generals here. Is this gonna be the great switcheroo of the Persian Empire? I would imagine he doesn't have enough production to get to like 6 projects very quickly, right? Some will get through. That is about the 7 roses. Oh wait, what? Oh, Pio Pio Tahi. Okay. Okay. What's with the 7 roses? Oh, with the 7 roses. Oh, right. Yeah. Oh, I see what you mean now. But I wouldn't like, is that him being sad? I don't know if he's being sad or just surprised, because to be honest, you know, it is kind of a surprise over here for the price of 7 roses. Are you kidding me? Anyway, I guess it is what it is. I can't say is that far off from prices in Romania also, so it is what it is. But again, can you imagine how much they cost? Oh, anyway, it is what it is. Maybe we're too old for this. I remember the days when you could buy them for like less than euro. Anyway, it is Government Plaza in Mashhad. We do have him getting it out in 2 turns. Shunsu did get recruited, and I do see Zulu is still 2 turns out. Aztec is catching up really quickly. He needs 7 more points to get a general, and he will finish another project in 2 turns. Well, I don't think he's actually going to chop the next one. He does have an Eagle Warrior protecting his tiles. Unfortunately, oh, his iron tile got dismantled here. Inca did burn it to the ground while he wasn't watching, and Pipo is going to need to repair that mine. Well, now we do know where the builder is going to repair the mine. We do have him upgrading his tiles here, especially the diamonds, and I'm pretty sure we can see his luxury attack bonus. It's on +2 at the moment. He definitely needs to get dice tiles and sugar tiles upgraded. Oh, I see sugar did get upgraded. Dice tiles, he needs a dice tile, and he needs a city on the coast. He's not gonna be uncomfortable on the coast, I gotta say. On the other side, we do have Japan here. Not that big of an issue to get a city on the coast. Poop it out over there, you know, get the extra benefits going. You know, at some point they might even become friendly enough to send a single trade route, you know, friendship. That's it. A sign of gesture of goodwill. The monkey was Zaro. Good evening, sir, and welcome. Maybe pissed to have paid that, but you can get a vehicle for 10 days. Oh my god. Yes, imagine. Yeah, you get 3. Exactly. This is unbelievable. A vehicle, driving a vehicle. Can you even compare that in value, like driving a vehicle to 7 roses? Wow, that's some weird pricing right there, isn't it? I'm telling you, man, they're making roses right now with gold inside of them. They just don't tell us, you know. Anyway, we got encampments coming out from Mongolia. It looks like Ordos coming out from Amor and his other city to the southeast. He did not choose to start building up an army yet, but he did manage to get Burika as a general, so he is prepared for anything that Persia has to throw at him. There's a single immortal here to the southwest of Bactria, and I do see Persia building some more, even though he is getting bullied. We do have Aztec getting one of his builders or something. A unit over here did die, and Aztec is gonna run away with the builder from his opponent. We got another encampment in the fortress from the city of Zranka, and I do notice immortals are starting to show up in his build queues here, especially from Mashhad. We do need to see how many of them he can actually get going, and if the Mongolian Keshiks are going to be stronger. I would imagine Zulu is going to need to enter the fight at some point. Well, we'll turn 31, and we do have Joce choosing 15 science and 11 culture, Pembrasian voice golden age, 3 cities Japan, finishing up his harbors and getting a sister hall from the city of Tokyo. He is gonna explode over here with cities. We got the Homme Fontaine also with 7 science and 13 culture. Still did not choose his golden age. I would imagine Pembrasian voice is gonna be the way, but maybe he is gonna surprise us with an exodus of the evangelists, getting that more production towards his building of units. Pingala in the 3rd city. I don't see Moksha in the capital, and building a 3rd order also from the capital. Exodus of the Evangelists has been acquired. Well, let's see if he's gonna choose the target here. Who is it? I'm pretty sure it's Persia, but maybe let's not speak too soon here. Maybe it will be Zulu. Anyway, now we got Pound Maker with a Pembrasian voice golden age, 19 science and 16 culture, still on 3 cities, getting his Temple of Artemis going, and oh my god, look at all of the culture points. He has so many pastures improved over here in the camp. His traders are working these cities amazingly. Multiple also builders are helping him out get everything done, but I gotta say he's gonna be behind in terms of city count over here. He will have the production to catch up though, especially with the extra amenities that he's gonna get here. We do have him also. We do have also Pipo with 16 science and 16 culture, choosing to go for his own Exodus of the Evangelist. He's about to repair his iron tile, and I do notice an Incan scout is still bothering him here. We do need to see if he's gonna get a unit to convert him into one of these builders and show him who's boss. We do have barracks coming out from his cities, and I do see Magnus in the west of Teotihuacan. Okay, going in there. Still no new cities though, no new cities. And I gotta say, in the south over here, Inca does seem like he's bunkering down, not actually getting anything else done. He's going for his science, he's going for his culture. He is in a Pembrasian voice golden age, and we will need to see his placement of a Governor Plaza. Is this the great Governor Plaza we have all been waiting for? Is this it? Inca, are you doing it? Oh wait, he can't do it. He cannot do it. Wait, he got a commercial now. Where is his Government Plaza coming from? No Government Plaza here for Inca? I guess not. 4 cities though. That's one more city than Aztec has. Anyway, JR, 12 science and 29 culture. We do have him with a Pembrasian voice golden age, 4 cities, getting campuses next to his encampments, and actually benefiting, or he will benefit from a lot of science, coupled with the culture he's going to get from these districts. Audience chamber in his capital city as the specializing building of choice in his Government Plaza, while he will get actually quite a few positions here for his aqueduct / industrial zones. We do need to see how he's going to want to get a setup going between the rivers, his Government Plaza and the Ikandas. Now we do have also him only on 7 gold a turn. Actually, looking at the gold situation here, Freritos de la Vega do have quite a clear lack of gold. Upgrading anything will be quite a pain. We do have to take a look at Phyrsos, 38 faith a turn here, southwest. India is putting a preserve in the city of Agra. I guess it was meant to be. We got Phyrsos here getting some more upgrades, and the more of the settlers, he is the first one to actually try to expand with a monumentality golden age. He's going to use that faith to buy out quite a few builders and upgrade his resources, while he is also going to finish the chops in his cities much faster. I'm pretty sure he's going to be quite happy benefiting from the instant production those those chops give him. You can see he's so happy. He's chopping out builders and deleting the population points. Anyway, now we got Tidube on 10 science and 15 culture. He's the only one right now from Freritos de la Vega who did choose to go for Exodus of the Evangelist. He has one single immortal moving towards the southwest, and he will want to fend off attacks from Mongolia, while Mongolia at the moment is barely getting his horses, his first horses out. He did finish his Ordu, giving that extra movement point to these horses. It's actually quite important. And of course, plugging in Pingala in the city of the Seven Roses, so he gets some extra science from that city as well. We don't have him with commercials yet, no campuses yet, but he does have the population point to put them down. We do need to see how he's going to try to get that extra advantage going from these armies, and when he's going to switch towards making some more cities. Team No Gold versus Internal Trader Supreme. Yes, yes. Where are the city parks? Exactly, D. Beasley. He knows the way. Good evening, sir. Also, Kinthia, good evening, sir. Or ma'am. What does SR mean for the map? Standard ridges. Standard ridges means. Because we got two types of Pangeas. It's one is classic ridges and the other one is standard ridges. And they're available in the pools of the maps when they do the pick and ban phase. Out of all of them, only Cree's seeming position, I think. Others are just Ooga Booga. MS Dole, you might be right here. It does seem like quite a few of them are actually going to be in a war position here. It looks like Pipo is managing to get away with the builder. Oh, he's going to take care of them. He's going to take good care of that builder over here. Going to put him at work. To work. I mean, we got a government plaza here soon from Tenochtitlan, getting his warlord's throne in 3 turns finished if he's not going to chop in faster. We do have him also getting his stone tiles, or his builders on the stone tiles. I imagine he might actually want to chop that out and then start building up units. We do need to see if he's going to go for a man-at-arms push. He definitely has the general already for him, and we do have him with extra production coming up from these buildings in the encampments. How much did he actually acquire right now? How much extra? 2. See, he's still on 2. He still didn't, oh, he didn't get his dice style. It's being kept by one of these Incan units. That's kind of unfortunate. It is what it is. Yeah, we got JR here with 12 science and 30 culture. Come on, JR, show us. We got the campuses getting out. His audience chamber finishing. Still no military unit here, but I'm pretty sure he is not going to be far away from getting his own men-at-arms or the impies. And the impies are definitely going to be stronger than whatever Mongolia can throw at him. We do have him with audience chamber chosen as a government plaza building of choice. He wants to go for a little bit more seeming before he's going to go to war to try to get those status points up. Well, he is succeeding in that sense. Home Fontaine is barely on 8 science and 20 culture. His Pingala did establish that's a 5 pop city, so he will get quite a bit more science here, at least 6 points. We do need to see when he's gonna get that extra governor title, though. That's not that easy to get right now, especially since he's only on 20 culture a turn. He's gonna get his warlord's throne in 3, or maybe he's gonna help it out a little bit faster with the builder, so he gets to 110 horses from everywhere. I guess, yeah, there we go. He did chop one more turn. Looking at India, we do have him starting to put down his extra cities. A 5th one and a 6th one are coming around. His growth is going to finish in the city of Agra in 2 turns. And yes, we do have a pretty powerful campus over there next to the very excited volcano. Basically, the volcano is showing him the way. It's that way. Opponent, that way. You gotta go that way. You know, like, look, when I put the volcanic soil that way, exactly that way. They are gonna have fast MP cores? Yes, I think so. Can we get an opportunity to dump our channel points on Freritos win? Yes. Yes, let's actually get that going. Let me put up the poll on YouTube first, because I tend to forget about this. So let me actually see who will win. And we don't have FDLV on one side. And then DShark on the other side. Start the poll. Let me get the prediction done over here as well for who will win, FDLV or DSharks. There we go. Got it. There we go. We got a prediction started. Of course, you have the opportunity right now to win more channel points by correctly predicting the outcome of this game. On one side, we do have on the left side DSharks with Joce, Homme, Fontaine, Apology, and Pipo. And on the right side, we do have Freritos de la Vega with JR Lamenes, Phyrsos, Tidube, and Titiits showing up today for them. Of course, quite a few players did try to get their armies out, and we do have already Mongolian general leading the way towards the Persian capital. There are quite a few horses coming around. The second general also from Mongolia. Looks like, did they deny the general from Zulu? Yeah, I think they denied Zulu. I mean, he's still gonna get one, but they did deny him at the first one. And they did deny also Inca, who never actually tried to get one. Inca is now trying to get one. Uh-oh. Well, we do have Swordsman getting out from Trakopan, but he's not managing to one-turn them and getting the Banax out in Tenochtitlan after he did finish his Warlord's Throne. I do see multiple builders also will need to get their upgrades going here. He did manage to take out that scout that was sitting on his cities to the south of Teotihuacan.
Redmere attained his knighthood for 7
submission
months.
closed. Wait, did I put it for 30 seconds? Oh, I'm so sorry. Thank you so much, Redmire. Much appreciated, sir, for the tier 1. Thank you. You're putting me one step closer to that partner plus. Thank you, sir. Thank you. I'm gonna delete. I'm gonna delete and return, and then put up another prediction really quickly. How many? Who will win? Right? Why didn't it remember the last one? Anyway, it is what it is. FDLV and then DShark. 30 minutes submission period. X start. There we go. There we go. Small soldiers, how are you doing, sir? Good evening. Good evening. Okay, so multiple horses getting out from Aztec. He will get to chop them quite a bit. And I do notice the first attack is ongoing towards the series of Titiits, where we do have some archers trying to fend off attacks on the front line, getting in onto the hills and the forest to try to get the upper hand on these horses. While I do notice immediately Titiits is putting some horses in production, so he gets to defend himself. He doesn't have a general, and these Aztec units are going to be extremely strong. We don't have that many amenities, but he's gonna get another +2 points here. He does need to upgrade the dice style. And wait a second, what's the fourth one? Oh, he never got the Mercury. He needs the Mercury. The Merc. What is the Merc? He's not getting the Mercury. That's the problem. He doesn't have the Mercury from the north. One tile too far. We do need to take a look at the Cree here. He was not yet building his settlers, but now he's actually putting them into production. He's two-turning them from his capital city while he's plugging in Moksha in the city of Wiskao Kisein. I do notice multiple commercials are also coming out from his other settlers, and he will get those extra trade routes going. So many units coming up from Mongolia. He's now starting to put the printing presses on these horses, and we do see them being sent towards the Persian cities. What? Oh no, he's actually moving towards Bulawayo. Disaster strikes. We got a general and a horse from Mongolia getting next to Bulawayo, which is building a settler. And well, I guess he does have a builder. Wait, he does have a builder. That's a possibility for a horse. Or not, that's gonna be a dead city. Like if Fontaine decides to attack into Bulawayo with both of his horses, oh my god, that's gonna be a dead city. And a settler. Okay, guys. Big poll. Is JR going to lose a city? Yes, no. People mad. Okay, let's put it for 1 minute. Really quickly. Big question right now going on in the chat. Is JR gonna lose a city or not? Homme Fontaine does only have one single horse that he could attack this turn, but next turn he can bounce with 2 of them, and he does have the general. Also here, we can take the builder and then move in. Oh my god, look at the bouncy bounce. 6 movement horse, that's a fast one. They can't even buy a horse. They don't have the gold. Where is the gold? Titiits actually getting 20 gold a turn, but he's getting pushed by Montezuma. Oh. Yeah, they have 40, 41, 10, and 12. That's like barely 105 gold. Not even 105, 103 gold. Kick. He loses that city? Yes, no? Okay. We got 6 answers for yes, 4 answers for no. Okay, okay. We might see Mongolia. Let's move this. I would imagine so. I would imagine so. That's yeah. There we go. There we go. City gets slapped. Bulawayo is in trouble. We got another horse coming up next turn. The general is there directing the fight, and Fontaine did get to acquire this builder from his opponent. We do have the settler coming around, and it doesn't look like Jared's got to move it. He lost the city. JR, first blood has been dealt. JR lost the advantage that Brussels gave him at the beginning. 1 extra city. And unfortunately, it was one of his core cities. Oh, I mean, I think that is what happens when you disrespect Mongolia like this, man. And I think that's a clip right there. I'm pretty sure that's a clip right there. Let me actually click on the clip button because this is a clip. I need to get more clips, by the way. If you do see something interesting, you like the last 30 seconds on the stream, definitely clip it. We do have the setter coming around, and it doesn't look like Jared's got to move it. Clip right there. We do have the setter coming around, and that's what happens when you disrespect Mongolia. Like we do have. Okay. There we go. There we go. We got it. We got it. That city kept giving. Yeah, the city that kept on giving. I gotta say, Zulu over here is in major troubles. He lost that settler and a city center. That was a lot of production, not to mention his Ikanda and the barracks in it. We do need to see how Jerry is gonna try to recover from this. He still has his 17 science and 28 culture, but we do have the Mongolian army bearing down everywhere through the forest. Oh my god, they're getting in everywhere. Oh, these are like termites. They're getting in everywhere. We do have to take a look also what's going on here. Japan getting a few boats to probably get the vision on the west side. He wants to know if his opponent is coastal, while I do see India getting a few horses of his own to boost his garrison defense strength. This kind of doesn't look like a, you know, big army size. I will attack you, India. This is more like a let me be for a little more longer so I can get my setup going, and then we're gonna fight kind of India. We do have him building his pyramids, and I do see him also finishing up his religion. Right, he did get work ethic with crusade, so he gets the extra +5 on foreign cities that follow this religion. And I do want to point out he is getting a few more settlers, but the gold is non-existent. He's on 5 gold turn while he's getting the pyramids and a beautiful eye of the Sahara. 4 tiles here are available for him. And this is still gonna be a hard climb. Let's actually take a quick peek over here. We got lighthouses coming out from Japan. Getting those extra trade routes is important. Japan is on 28 science and 33 culture and 62 production, but he's outmatched by Phyrsos is 28, 28 and 65 plus the 54 faith turn. They need the Persian immortals ready. Yes, Persia is getting them going. We do have him getting 110 here in the city of Bactri, while he did manage to get the campus going. I do notice Tidube is on 17 science and 24 culture. Finally got a city of Bay next to that horse style to improve it, and I do see another settler is moving from Zranka somewhere to the southeast by the looks of it. We do have Aztec also making a line. Look at Conga line. Aztec Conga line. Aztec Conga line. We got people. Conga line. Conga line. Oh my god, look at this. 1, 2, 3 of these swordsmen, and then we got 3 horses right behind them. You can't make this up, man. You can't make this up. Pretend nothing happened. Yeah, basically deleted them. Could have been could have kept the settler. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Let's actually see Pipo's attack here. We do have people with the ability to go against these archers that are defending next to Inca, and we do need to see if he's gonna keep on going. Yeah, he's going for the first one. He got it, and then he's gonna probably attack the horse because it did move. Wow. Yeah, it did move. So that's gonna not giving the 45 bonus at all, nor does he have the river defense anymore, so that is gonna be a little bit less powerful. You see the 49 versus 40 horse. We do need to see the Conga line starting to move towards the south in order, and I do see new swordsmen are also coming around from his cities. They are definitely trying to spread their technologies a little bit. Wait, he's going west? Oh, wait, Is he actually going west? Is he going Zulu? Oh, that would be so funny if he goes Zulu also. That would be quite funny. Oh, we got a horses that keep on going. They keep on giving. They went towards Zulundi. Wait a second. When did this happen? It looks like Zulu did get his general and he upgraded the trebuchet, so he gets an extra unit going. Desperately trying to get his spearmen out while he's getting his will in 2 turns and feudalism next turn. He was preparing to get those feudalism builders while Mongolia just, you know, showed up to the party over here, got his beer away from him and told him, no, this is mine now. Look at Mongolia go. Ulundi over here is going to need to find the answer of what's going on because these horses are there to stay. They don't want to get back. Now, I do see Mongolia sending another wave with a general here towards his opponent's capital city, and since there are no walls in Zulu's territory, I'm pretty sure with the sheer number of units, at some point they might overwhelm the defenses. Like, this is very dangerous for Monsieur Zulu. JR over here needs to fix this. He needs to fix this quickly. Now, I do also notice we got another city here from Inca to the west side. He got the Capagnan between the mountains, and bam, he got on the other side, on the west side. We do have Cree also finishing up hanging guards next turn, and another settler from Mikisiwachik. I do see Diplo Quarter in PP Kisses, while he did upgrade a few more of these pastures to get the extra culture. He is using his theater squares right now, and the adjacency of that Temple of Artemis also. Okay, let's see what's going on. Another unit has died from Zulu, and I'm pretty sure the Ikana is also going to be taken down. We do have Persia starting to move on Mongolia's borders. Another Mongolian general is making his appearance felt, but this is not the correct technology. Timur is available for medieval and Renaissance units, not for these classical ones. These are too small. Too tiny for him. You know, he needs bigger, more complex, more how to say, disciplined units here. We do have new horses coming around from Home Fontaine, and at the moment he's going for apprenticeship. I guess oh my god. Okay, give me a second. No, he needs apprenticeship for both stirrups and education, right? So yeah, he needs it. I gotta say, he would really need a lot of builders here. He could actually chop so many units with the builders. Anyway, we do have Aztec about to take over. No, he's not gonna take over anything actually. I do see Wilka Waman is gonna finish the ancient walls next turn, and he's gonna be fine, while Aztec is using this breathing room to get his campuses up for a few more points of extra science. We do have him also getting a wave of settlers from his other cities, and starting to position one to the south of Motatse Canyon, where there is a Zulu settler coming in also. Oh, wait a second. Is Zulu gonna settle on the other side? Oh my god, he's settling on the scout. This is exactly where these units, these horses are going towards. Is he gonna get it? Oh my, oh, Aztec? Maybe? Okay, he doesn't have movement here. So he moves here, and then next turn when he's gonna see it, he's not gonna get enough movement to actually attack it twice. Only once. I guess we'll see. Hard times. JR in trouble. We got Home Fontaine getting in and getting 5 Mongolian horses. It looks like the Sharks have caught a leg and they're not giving up. Man, have you seen Jaws? I think one of those sharks just bit their boat. We do have Zulu immediately trying to get some more chops in, and yes, he is desperately trying to get the swordsman, but with no general. His swordsmen are 42 strength against the 56 of the horse. I mean, definitely that river is helping out here, but oh my god, we see this everywhere. And yes, it will take a little bit of time here and health from these Mongolian units to attack into the city center, but since the city is under siege and it doesn't get any heals, who cares? Just keep on attacking, boys. I mean, these are, you know, expendable units at least. Mongolia, 4 turns for ally. EFD, good evening, sir. Thank you. Also, Inca is so strong production. Let's actually see what are you seeing here. Inca is on 107 production. Yes, he is actually quite big over here. He's managing to push back Aztec, and Aztec, well, JR doesn't want to take the chance. Aztec got one of his horses in, and he's meddling in Zulu affairs right now. We do need to see JR trying to get one of his units on the east side as well. While his capital might not survive this attack, there are another few units from another few horses from. Oh my god, what is this? Where are these horses coming from, man? They are everywhere. They're like everywhere. Look at these 2, 4, 6, another 6 horses with another 2 coming out. Oh my god, man. And Ulundi has been brought down to half HP. We do have the next attack from Mongolia, able to take down the city, and it looks like he got Valletta. Kick. Oh, this is beautiful. He got Valletta the last second. Oh my god, this is another clip. This is beautiful. Beautiful. He can still run the city. Yes, you are correct. He can still run the city. Oh my god. For the next attack from Mongolia, able to take down the city, and it looks like he got Valletta. This beautiful clip. This is beautiful. Beautiful. There we go. Give me a second so I can share them up over here also. Okay. So, is Mongolia gonna keep on punching through Ulundi's defenses? I don't know, man, because that's gonna cost a lot. Now that one of Zulu swordsmen is out of that city center, it will be actually a little bit easier for him to go against that city. We do have other Mongolian horses in the north, and it does look like he's keeping as much as possible them alive in his borders, so he can upgrade them into coursers. I'm pretty sure the upcoming unit is gonna be the important one. That's what I was expecting from Aztec, but they did want to push their opponents to try to do a big hole in their economy, and that is exactly what's going on here. We do have Japan with the samurais actually coming out of his cities. He doesn't have a general for them, but he is bringing out quite a few warriors. I do see at least 3 of them are getting into the borders of Kyoto, and I do see more builders are also getting out of his cities to help him improve these remaining resources, and well, I guess it maybe chop one of these encampments. And we do need to see if Joce is going to want to keep on going against India, because India, well, he doesn't really have that big of an army, but he does have cities and more production and faith per turn. Phyrsos is on 35 and 35 with 83 faith points per turn with 106 production. The biggest issue on their team over here on Freritos de la Vega is the gold generation. They're actually about to be negative. 13 gold a turn on Titiits, 8 gold a turn on Tidube, -7 on Phyrsos, and -1 on JR. I would say terrible. Oh, the horses actually did try to attack into Ulundi, but it's survived over here, and we do have another few horses from Mongolia getting to take down the Ikana in the north. Oh, they're taking Brussels. They're actually taking Brussels. They're gonna take Brussels, aren't they? Oh my god, the great switcheroo is happening. They focused everything on his capital. Zulu focused everything to defend his capital, and then Mongolia just gets out of the shadows with another wave of forces, Aztec coming from the east side, and all of them converging on the other city undefended of Brussels. Well, at least JR did have the foresight to get some of these swordsmen out of that city center. At least 2 of them are going to be available to defend here. But I gotta say, on Mongolia, if he would have known there's a swordsman coming out of that city center, he probably would have waited for it to get out of the Ikanda so he can kill the Ikanda with the swordsman inside of it. Whoa. I see. Brussels people be like, not again. Yeah, exactly. The prediction swung back far. Wait, they did? Oh my god, they did. Wait a second. FDLV with 43%. We got the DSharks with 57. That's on YouTube. While on Twitch, we got the FDLV with 18,000 points versus DShark 41,000 points. Ooh, DShark got the walls again. Well, Valletta strikes again. We do need to see if Mongolia here is gonna slow down Zulu. He's definitely gonna slow down Zulu. What am I talking about? Just look at Zulu bleeding settlers over here. He does have another one, but unfortunately he doesn't have where to go to place it. And I'm pretty sure he's not feeling that comfortable escorting it with a swordsman alongside all of these Mongolian and Aztec horses. We got Ulundi trying to recover, and I'm pretty sure we're gonna see impies coming out from him. JR is going for mathematics in 4 and civil service in 2 turns, while Mongolia did get his didn't he get divine civil service? Didn't he get it? No, wait, I thought he got it. Didn't I'm pretty sure you were talking about it in chat. Oh, he did get it. Okay, he did get it. I don't know why I wasn't. Anyway, it is what it is. He did get it. We got also Pipo with the military alliance. I do see he's sending a few horses toward the south, and he might actually catch Pisak with his pants down. Yeah, that's what's happening here. We got an Incan unit. Not seeing the horse. He's not gonna see the horse. Oh, that's unfortunate, man. It is what it is. I mean, those are beautiful tiles to work. These mercury tiles is giving him the extra food and the production. I'm pretty sure he's quite happy with it. We got also Aztec managing to get 2, 4, 6 cities, trying to be relevant for the next part of the game while he's getting his campuses for the extra science. He is keeping up the pressure on Zulu, not allowing him to get this sim going. He would have been the one that, or I guess the second one that they would have relied on the gold generation, since I'm pretty sure Titiits is kept in check over there. We do have Persia being kept in check. There is nobody really doing gold. Everybody is sending units, making and sending units towards their opponents. First time on your stream. I love your videos. Welcome, sir. Thank you so much. Welcome. I'm so sorry. I cannot read Cyrillic. I'm so sorry. Let me actually see how I should pronounce your name. Give me a second so I can put it through a Google Translate. Stanislav, Steph, can I call you Steph? Thank you. Welcome. Brussels also have farm tiles, and the Zulu have no archers for the wall ranged attacks. Yes. Well, these horses are losing quite a bit of health if they do attack into that city center, especially when you do have Zulu swordsman inside of it. These spearmen, when they're gonna get their upgrades into impies, that's gonna be a different battle here. JR is gonna get his military alliance next turn, and 3 turns for military tactics. While I do notice Persia is moving in on the city of Amor, we do need to see if Fontaine is gonna manage to get his courses quickly. We do have him trying to go for stirrups in 11 turns. That feels like it's a long way for not having upgrades. I gotta say, that's a long way for not having upgrades. Castles might have been a little bit better here. Yes, I know K6, we want the K6, we want to see them, but in this case it's kind of like that city sounds the alarm over there. You can hear it every day, man. Let's see what's going on here. We did have those upgraded samurais, or I say one upgraded samurai, but he's about to meet his match in the form of Varus. Oh, well, Phyrsos is showing him the kitty over here. Man, that's a really big kitty. That's a very big kitty. Anyway, we got some campuses also coming up from Shizuoka, industrial zone from Tokyo, while taking a look at this timer. Classical era is finishing up in 7 turns, and we're gonna have that World Congress. We do need to see also if they're gonna manage to acquire the era score for the next Congress, and by the looks of it, Persia definitely has a lot of units going against Mongolia. He's now using his ranged attack, but he can always switch to the melee attack, doing significantly more damage, but also taking damage on return. We do need to see if Mongolia is gonna have what it takes to withstand the great power of Tidube. Cree, what is Cree doing? Is he exploding? Not really. 36 science, 52 culture, 246 cities. He did get Aryabhata. Who got Hypatia? It was Cree, right? Okay. And he's getting more cities, a lot of builders. These are all probably feudalism builders, so he's upgrading everything right now in his territory. Another 7 settler towards the north, while I do see Bologna is getting attacked by India. Japan might not like this. Actually, I'm pretty sure Japan will not like this. Joce there is gonna need to take care of this. India disrespecting over there the Sus. Anyway, we do have Aztec getting next to the borders of Brussels, and we'll have the opportunity to start smashing into that city center. I do want to remind you 3 times JR is going to get that upgrade, and that will make the city of Brussels significantly stronger. There aren't that many ways for the Zulu units to maneuver here, and if he does attack into the horses, he's going to lose quite a bit of health, but I do fear that Mongolia and Aztec together are just not going to have enough units to punch through the defenses of Brussels with the walls up. We do have campuses from Malinanco, Aztec finishing up his units here, finishing up his simming. I do notice he's not getting pushed at all by Titiits. Inca is still trying to lick his wounds and keep on going for his sim ability, so he keeps on being relevant. It's not like they have many members with relevancy here. Joce is with 60 science and 57 culture next to Phyrsos is 42 and 47 is starting to be quite big, and we do need to see if he's going to keep his tempo up for the next era. He does need to get his settlers out and definitely get a few more units in the south, since Phyrsos is going to be a bit more aggressive, but I think that's actually a bit of a problem here, especially he's on minus 14 gold a turn. Oh, I think that's kind of a disaster. Don't you feel like that's kind of a disaster here? Oh, yeah. I mean, you know, if you can't go against Zulu, just go against Persia. It's fine. Oh, look at this. Just go against the... oh my god. And a Mongolian horse. I mean, this is so rude. Look at the Mongolian horse just getting into the borders of Persia between 3 of these immortals and an archer. I mean, that must not be let to survive. That will not survive. It's just a matter of time until Tidube starts clicking buttons here and attacks that horse. Look how many units they're getting ready over here. Getting the fire in line to go against Homme Fontaine's single horse. Yeah, well, rip. You can see 2 on the screen. Wait, they have 2. Wait, Mongol 2, Aztec 1. Well, you're talking about generals? Oh, thank you, Redmine. Thank you. Persia got 2 generals which blocked Zulu and did nothing to help. Well, he did now to help. He is pushing his opponent to help, but yeah. Yeah, he did get those generals. Unfortunately, he got one away from Inca and got one away from Zulu. We do have Aztec pushing in, managing to pillage 2 of these Mercury tiles, actually significantly lowering the production of PSAC, and I don't see a new builder coming up this anytime soon. That is going to slow down Titiits quite a bit. We do have new builders coming up from his other cities to get the feudalism going, while I do notice Aztec did also manage to get his 2, 4, 6, still on 6 cities, no 7. Okay, I thought it's a 7th city, Texcoco, but that's actually a 6th one. It is what it is. Etemenanki coming up in Zranka, where he does have a few of these floodplain tiles. He did choose Lady of the Ridger Marshes, so an extra point of production there. But he does need to get the farms going. We're going to see him farm up all of Zranka's territory, especially the floodplains. A few horses are getting in towards the southwest of Freritos, the city of Ray, while they might actually do quite a bit of damage here. There is a horse coming out in 3 turns and 2 turns from that city center, and I gotta point out these horses are gonna take a bit of time to move there. They might also get discovered depending on where and how this Titubian horse will choose to go on the front line. On the left or to the right? Oh, he's not even going there. He's going north. Okay, well, I see multiple horses from Aztec are getting to bear down on the city of Pasagarde, so I can imagine why he's going there. New traders coming in. Homme Fontaine still not getting discovered, and I do see Homme Fontaine is also still keeping his choke here. He's getting a wall up in Fortens from the city of Amor. While he's getting multiple builders with feudalism bonuses. Are they? No, I see +3s. Wait, he doesn't have feudalism? He doesn't. He's actually on feudalism in 2 turns. Okay, well, I guess it is what it is. He made the sacrifices of going for the military alliance first instead of feudalism. I think we need to wait. No. Oh, these horses actually lost quite a few of them, the movement. Can he get in? I think that's the biggest question. Can he get in? I think he can, right? 1 unit here. 1 unit here. The warrior, I mean, he can do some damage also. Why not? Yeah, he should be able to do like 2 attacks before the horse gets out. Anyway, it is what it is. Oh, the horse got discovered. There's another horse coming up from Ray, and looks like Tidube is gonna send reinforcements there. He doesn't know exactly how many units Fontaine has in that direction, but of course he sees the one horse. Looking on the west side, we do have more samurais getting upgraded, while I do notice India is trying to pillage one of the commercials. They are desperate for gold here. This is a desperate move from a desperate player. Titiits. No. It is Phyrsos trying to rip apart the commercial, tear down those walls in Takamatsu so he takes the gold home and feeds his people. We do have temples coming up from Chennai, and I do see holy sites from Mysore, getting those campuses going for the extra science. He's still struggling to get the economy going, but he does have a lot of production, 147 with 131 faith return. Is that gonna help him though? I'm usually more of a simming game fan. Oh, okay. This is chaotic. Yes, this is like chaos everywhere. Okay, so Passagarde is being put under siege. This horse can attack, but he's not. I do notice there's another horse there that can attack, but he's not. And there's another one here. Okay, well, they need to figure this out. They can't do all attacks at once, right? They need to figure this out quickly. Oh, there's another source coming up from Pipo, and Temenanki is going to finish from Zanka in one turn. The city of Ray is also going to get pillaged. Mongolia is sending his forces in there. Let's see, Zulu did recover his city of Ulundi, put down another city on Dini, where he lost the first one, and replacing his, oh my god, 14 turns to build an Ikanda. This Ikanda that was like 3 turns to build at the beginning of the game. Oh, that is a problem. Anyway, we do need to see if Aztec is going to get new military out. He's now busy actually getting his stats up, and we do have him at the moment with 33 and 34, not that big, versus Titiits is 54 and 46. Of course, new campuses are gonna arrive here. Not that big though, +3. Okay, attacks are starting to get out. How did the Eagle Warrior actually get the first attack, man? This guy is basically the most courageous one between all of these horses. Really? Even the Mongolian horses? They just don't care anymore. They don't make them like they used to. Anyway, is it a possibility to actually kill the city before his units dies though? Because that's what I want to know, right? Is it gonna be? I think it is. I think it's a strong possibility that city dies before. Yeah, there we go. It dies. The city dies over here. So right now we do have 3 cities down, or 2 cities down. 2 cities down, right? No, yeah, 2 cities down in total, and possibly a third one. Yeah, Passagarde is dead. There we go. He got the builder. Anyway, he got the builder back, but that's too late. That's too late. Looks like Aztec keeps on pushing through, and Persia is gonna have a hell of a problem on the west side. Mongolia did manage to get one of his horses, and I do notice Persia is not making headway in Mongolia's territory. Looking at the economy here, Apology is booming. We got Joce booming here. They will afford to upgrade all of these Mongolian units into coursers and keep pounding on their opponents. Homme Fontaine is going to need to get castles here, going slowly towards wheel and feudalism. While I would imagine he actually finished stirrups. I'm curious. I don't know if he finished it, to be honest. Is he actually waiting for Pipo to finish it so he gets the boost? Maybe that's why he's min-maxing a little bit his abilities to get the science points, right? You do get the science from the boost anyway. Through the boost, I mean. Okay, Inca, quite a big army here, but not really moving forward towards Aztec. He's sending a city there. He is forced to, because that's his capital, Cusco. He wants to get some sort of a defense for that capital also. Okay, Joce turns machinery on the west side. He does have a few Indian units just running around his territory, causing mischief, mayhem here, but we do have samurais ready to go, so he can defend. Unfortunately, they're not as strong as the Varus. Just look at the Varus, man, being stronger than the samurais. Of course, no general on either side here. We do have him getting the stats up, and that is important. That is going to help him keep up versus Phyrsos. I would imagine he might actually choose to go towards the free inquiry golden age in the next era, especially with some very powerful harbors here. He's going to get a lot of science quickly. He will finish when feudalism is done. Okay. So basically next turn, you're saying. Yes, you have to admire FDLV for not giving up. Yes, Freritos de la Vega are doing their best to come back into this game, not giving an ounce of territory here to their opponents. Well, they have been giving cities though, like 2 of them, right? Oof, that's kind of a big woof. Anyway, Persia, by the looks of it, my god. Wait, what? Oh, that was actually an eagle warrior. I thought it's a horse, and it turned like the horse turned into an eagle warrior and a builder. And in my mind, it was like error 404. B sword, you know, like blue screen. That's not what's happening. Anyway, it was a eagle warrior that the last shot from across the river, and he did manage to get a 3-charge builder out of this attack. We do have Persia also with available men-at-arms to use right now, upgrade from his units. While I do notice the first K-Shakes are coming out from Homme Fontaine, he's gonna start getting these as quickly as possible against the Immortals of Persia. I do have to say these K-Shakes are not extremely strong on the defense from these Immortals, and I'm pretty sure these Persian units, if they do manage to clump up and deal damage against the K-Shakes, trade mano a mano, they might actually win the day. So you gotta be careful with the number superiority. I'm pretty sure Homme Fontaine will need to get more units out, and I'm still a bit concerned he's going for his horses instead of trying to go for something else like heavy chariots. Hello, maybe he is going as quickly as possible towards castles. No, he's not. He's going divine right. Where do you see castles there? My brain says, well, it's not there. You just don't see it. It will be there. It's all in the plan. We got settlers coming up from Civ6 watching more theater squares, and I do see theater square festival. So Cree starts to get some of these writers. They are still on the 30-point ones, and he's fighting India for them. India is also trying to get his Grandmaster Chapel up, with which is going to allow him to build the units much faster. They are also starting to recover little by little on their economy. I do see Inca did jump up to 41 gold a turn. And we might actually start seeing him send some externals here. He doesn't have a lot of trade routes though. I do see 1, 2. Oh, I see. No. Pisac to Cusco. Okay, it is what it is. I do see Statue of Zeus coming out from Quaducuza in 7 turns, and this is going to be quite an interesting move here from him. Is he actually going to have units to upgrade or do something with them, because he's going to play catch up all game long here. JR down to 35 science and 29 culture, still struggling to get back into the game with some sort of decency here. We do have Persia's men-at-arms starting to go on the offense. Aztec did manage to bypass it, and he's going to go directly towards the mines and the pastures of the Persian city of Zranka. While I gotta say, this Temenanki is very unsatisfactory, like, you know, like where's the science? There's no science here. This looks so bad. I mean, sure, he's gonna get a few 2-2s, but he had 2-2s on the northwest, you know, like mines and so on. Anyway, it is gonna give him some era score points. I gotta give him that. We got some heavy chariots coming out from Aztec. Looks like he's going to want to follow up an attack against his opponent here. And looking at the eel stab, they don't have that much gold in the bank, but they are making a decent amount of gold per turn, especially since Cree will be able to also chop some maize tiles here. He's going to get instant boost of gold in the bank, so he can give it to his allies. This will end before the medieval era. Royalty 25, good evening, sir. It might be. He will finish what he started. Oh, I did see. Did the Temenanki get nerfed? Yes, it did get nerfed. Now you do only get the science on the farms. Yeah, so you actually need to build the farms. Yeah. You do get the production though on everything, right? So 1 science and 1 production to all marsh tiles, and then 1 production to all floodplains in this city, plus 1 science on floodplains improved with a farm for the city. So yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 farms will need to be created here. 7 farms actually, if you take the southeastern tile also. Another bad patch? Right. I mean, you're not wrong, to be honest. I don't really like the Temenanki knife myself, but you know, it is what it is. I guess there is some give and take over there, you know. Anyway, let's get this going. We do need to have a pause for 2 minutes, and we're gonna come back after this World Congress to see what the players are gonna do. Let's actually go for the culture, right? Prophet culture. Bonsoir, monsieur. What was it? Culture? Oh, great, perfect culture. Okay, so 2 minutes and we're coming back. Man, I thought this game is worth 2 coffees, so I got another one. Let's see what's going on here. Mongolia trying to pillage the iron tile in the cities of Persia, where they have in the World Congress. Great scientists getting the double points. Looks like industrial zone does not provide a unique suzerain bonus. And Tokugawa will get the 2 diplo points. Well, Joce is going to have a hard time building that, and I'm pretty sure he's trying to get the production up. But he's getting pushed right now from India from the southwest, and I'm pretty sure with that production, Phyrsos can keep on going. Let's chugging out units. I mean, we do see Aztec also preparing those heavy chariots. Did get very close to stirrups. His 3 turns out. Well, wait, no, he did finish it. Wait a second, we got knights coming out, so he did finish it. Brussels recovering. We do have Aztec also retreating here from the borders of Persia. He cannot do anymore. While I do see quite an army of Kesheks coming out from Mongolia. We're still on 3 cities with a lot of builders remaining. He is trying to chop it as quickly as possible and build these Kesheks to send them on the front line so he can take down this Persian army bit by bit. We do need to see also how quickly Tidube can actually get to his stronger units here. He's getting some pikemen here to help him defend. So, Ilstab, Joce, did switch to a free inquiry golden age, 92 science and 35 culture. At this rate, actually, he's... He's gonna get overwhelmed by India. Oh no, the destroyer got in. Hello. Athena? Athena? Huh? Hey, Pidichan. Anyway, she's there. She's there. She's at the moment just cuddling. It's 90 production, right? Wait, Temenaki? Yeah, it's big. Okay. No, we got actually the Indian Varus getting next to the city of Kyoto, and I do notice they're starting to pillage the mines. Again, desperate moves by desperate people. They do need to get the gold going, and one of the Varus did pay with his life to get that goal going. Multiple crossbows also coming in for the defense, while on the east side we do see those Kesheks have started doing the damage against the Persian units and slowly taking down these immortals. We do have another general here, no, 2 generals, Hannibal Barca and Burica are available for him, while Mongolia is moving in across the mountains to the north, we do see he's probably gonna get to the critical mass of units of Keshiks that he can start pushing back these immortals pretty soon in the next few turns, in the next 3 to 4 turns, I would say. Yeah, we do have to see also how many units Aztec can upgrade here. We do have him with only one single knight. Another 1, 2, 3 are coming from his cities, while he does have 1, 2, 3, 4 of these 5 pre-builds. We do need to see if he's going to get enough gold and resources to upgrade all of them and try to fend off attacks from the west side. Zulu did get his Impi cores, and we do have him with a significant amount of spearmen that can turn into Impis around his cities. He's probably still licking his wounds, trying to recover here. Not really in a war mode, but I'm pretty sure he would want to stomp his opponents right about now. Looking at Cree here, still did not do that much of an army, but he's getting so much more science. 127 points of science and 58 culture with a free inquiry golden age. We do have him centering a city towards the northwest, taking cities from Mongolia, while I do notice he's finishing up his universities. We do have him getting some defensive units towards the northeast. Piktohahana Piwi in will probably be a bastion for the defense against Zulu. Pipo, 53 science and 37 culture, did manage to get a bull also for his army, and still requires so much gold from his teammates, which do benefit from the gold. Not gonna lie, they do benefit from the gold. JR, 34 science and 26 culture. Dark Age, ooh, Dark Age Shaka in the next one, and Pipo is Dark Age also. I just noticed we do have him with a possible +5 card against Inca, which is in a golden age. Oh, I think Inca might have done a big boo-boo. Wait, Inca doesn't have a general? I don't think he has a general, does he? No. Can he get a general? No. Oh my god, the next generals are 300 points. Ooh, that's nasty. Who got the generals? So Persia got another one. They got the last one actually. And then Mongolia got one. Timur. Mongolia probably got another one also. Hannibal Barca. Ethel fled on Zulu. Oh my god. They just ripped it apart. Inca over here is gonna need to make do. These Knights of Aztec are gonna be extremely strong. They already 68 damage against the Incan horses. 70 damage against the swordsman across a river. Oh, Inca, I think you need some entertainment in your life. I'm sorry for what's about to happen to Titiits. +18 stream really quickly. Okay, what do we have here? Tidube, 37 science, 28 culture. He does have. Oh, hello. How are you doing? Okay, she's still searching for something to destroy, right? Athena, are you okay? Are you good? You good? I hope so. Oh my god, she found the bottle cap again. Uh-oh, she found it. She found, uh-oh, she's smelling it. She saw it. Yeah, she's playing with it. Yes, I understand. Bottle cap. You like bottle cap? I throw you bottle cap. No, don't press P. Oh my god. Kick. She was about to pause the game for everybody. Okay. Woohoo! Go, Athena, go. Okay. Yeah, she's going. Yep, she's going. Okay, I see this. Okay, so it looks like we are going. Wait. Looks like royalty, we did go into the medieval era, and it's not over yet. We do have Persia getting an immortal core, and I do notice he is still benefiting from Shunsu next to it. We do have Mongolia pushing in with the Keshiks, and he did manage to get his knights out from Amur next turn. We do need to see if Zulu is, if Aztec is gonna manage to be successful over here to deal the damage against Inca, and where is he gonna try to push it with maximum effort. At the moment, it kind of looks like a Susa, but I mean, you can easily get to Wilkawaman anyway. And with so many knights, with so much movement, he can get anywhere he wants. Now, we do have also more campuses coming around from Malinanko. That's going to be a +3 over here, southwest, where he is blocking the tile with some swordsmen. He might need to upgrade them into men-at-arms. Pipo is also getting his printing out in 3 turns for more damage against his opponent movements. We do have an extra intel actually on Inca right now. He doesn't have a spy inside of the cities of Aztec, but he definitely has printing. We do have him, let me take a look here, 86 science and 60 culture. Titiits is actually getting quite big, but that also means he didn't make that big of an army, since Aztec did get quite a few of them. We do have intelligence agency also coming up in 610 from his capital city, Gavron Plaza. Pipo is gonna get more of these hills going, and I do notice he's struggling to get his science up, but he's, you know, he's only on 53. It is what it is. Not that much culture. We're going to need to see if the sacrifice will be worth it over here. All of that military will need to have some sort of a result. I do see Cree is deploying some crossbows to defend himself in the city of Picto Kahanapiwin. Apology is gonna need to fend off units from Zulu. I think these guys are lost, to be honest. Like, no general, no ranged units here. This kind of looks like these guys are lost. Anyway, we do need to see also the retreat of the Persian army from the borders of Mongolia. Mongolia did manage to get the upper hand with the Keshiks, and right now these Persian immortals are slowly going back into his territory. Mexico City is also going to be taken down. Mongolia, it does have quite a few horses around that city center. If it is going to heal a little bit in between the turns, I'm pretty sure there's going to be enough strength here to take it down before the walls go up. We got the intelligence agency also coming out from Persia, new builders from Zranka. This is going to be a requirement for his farms here. He needs the builder charges. Yeah, pet Athena. Oh, Japan did get a caravel fleet. Did not attack into the city of Mexico, but yeah, it's there, you know. Joce also did manage to jump up to 130 science with 42 culture, getting his foreign ministry in 3 turns and finishing up another campus from Fukuoka. He did successfully defend against India, but India unfortunately is breathing down his neck here with quite a bit of culture and a decent amount of science. We don't really see him getting a significant advantage, but I do notice he's managing to get a decent amount of production. 178 production versus Phyrsos' 184. They're very, very close up, but then Phyrsos does have that 200 faith a turn that he can use into buying units, and yes, he is actually getting ones for the extra science, and we'll try to balance those stats out with this building. Stewardship also for him for the extra 2 science on each campus and extra 2 gold on each commercial. Is maxing out his simming abilities here. Oh, we got some coursers actually moving towards Takamatsu, a bit too weak to take down the city center, but maybe they can actually manage to do significant pillages, and of course gold is at a premium now. JR did start up to make 60 gold a turn, and yes, I do see him getting some more impies, which can do so much damage against the knights and the horses of Mongolia, not to mention these Keshiks. We do have the Knights of Aztec actually appearing next to the Incan borders. Well, fortunately for Inca, he did get the man-at-arms technology, and I do notice he's getting also the coursers here upgraded in the borders of Susa. We don't have Aztec with that many ranged units to keep on pushing, and we do need to see if these knights are gonna be all he needs to take down Inca, or at least do significant damage against Inca. He's definitely slowing him down, and that is still gonna be important in the long term, especially to give a bonus and advantage to Cree. Okay, Mashad here, Lady of the Reeds and Marshes, still not working great. Well, oh my god, he got the farm and then immediately it got pillaged by a flood. Wow. Yeah, I guess that was the fastest farm takeout I've ever seen. We do have him also getting his Diplo quarter, and yes, his builder can repair the farm, but still, it is what it is. 2 turns for intelligence agency to finish from Mashad. I do notice Mongolia is gonna finish his Diplo quarter in the capital while he keeps on pumping out these Keshiks like there's no tomorrow. He is not gonna get that much damage to do against the impies of Zulu, but still Zulu is busy getting his economy up, and at the moment is still struggling to get his other cities out. It will take him some time to get a considerable force to flex against his opponent. He's probably gonna be more interested in I would say defending his cities than actually go on the offense, even though we kind of see him scattering his units everywhere. We do have We do have Mongolia cutting his distance out, and of course you do see Cree did get quite a few of these crossbows on the defense of Picto Kahana P-Win. Mongolian Keshex are also doing enough damage if they're in sufficient numbers. Mexico City did get taken out. Joce is gonna get another. Oh my god, how many cities does he have now? 2, 4, 6, 8 cities right now for Japan, getting those internal trade-offs to work everywhere and putting down theater squares for the extra culture. Getting a few more horses to the south. He probably did not see Phyrsos. Wait, does he see Phyrsos or not? Yes, he does. Okay, he does see India in the south, like the units next to Bologna. Looking at the city-states here, we did have Bologna being kept by Joce, Hattusa is being kept by Apology. They do have on one team both of these science city-states, so no surprise they are making a bit more science both on Apology and on Joce. And I think Apology is the biggest problem here for Freritos de la Vega. They just cannot get to him. They cannot get to him, so they slow him down. If there's going to be maybe a sacrifice from India to send a few units to the east side towards the Cree cities, I'm pretty sure they're not going to do that much damage, and the damage has been done already in the simming. Like Apology is running away with this. 183 science, 57 culture. Yes, he is in a feeling pretty golden age, but he is successfully defending his northeast, and his allies are managing to slow everybody down from Freritos de la Vega. This is a problem. Big issue. Very big issue. Pipo is on minus 35 gold at 10, but he is slowing down Titiits, which should have been the simmer here, I guess. Phyrsos and Titiits. I don't really fancy his chances though. Like maybe he can get like a few crossbows. These are basically the weakest links here, but he's gonna sacrifice any unit that he crosses the river with. And I guess it's much easier to go on the east side here, but he kind of revealed himself earlier. This also I think also goes on the same lines of he wants to force Inca to get as many units and use as much as his production for the units, for the military, keep him low, so his ally wins a simming. Apology over here and Joce, actually both of them are going to need to win the simming. The simming contest against India and against everybody else, I guess. Mostly against India. Okay, knights next to impies. Impies do enough damage to take down the knights though. This is a bit dangerous for a cav unit to be so close to an impy. Oh. Okay, Persia coming with another wave of units. Where did all of those horses go? Didn't he have like millions of horses? Where are they going? Why are they going to the west side? Oh my god, all of these like millions of horses everywhere. Like, oh, it is what it is. I don't know exactly what they're scattering so much, but I would have look at them, they're everywhere. Is he actually? Oh, I see what he's doing. He's actually wanting to get a Corsair attack against India. Is that what's gonna be here? Because he has such a long way to go to do that, and I'm not sure if he's gonna survive the next Persian attack. Yes, he does have new Keshex coming around, but these Persian immortals are not something you wanna take lightly. You gotta respect these units, these immortals, especially with pikemen in between them. These guys can do so much damage against the Keshex. Anyway, we need another wave of knights here as quickly as possible. Okay, we do have 250 production on Apology. He's the biggest one at the moment in the game with 240 food. I do see Joce is also 207 points of production and 193 food on his side with 170 science. Not bad. Versus Phyrsos is 88. Well, Phyrsos is in a pen brush and voice golden age, and he is getting quite a few of these watts. He should be over 100 pretty soon here. Getting a spy out. I do see more courts, more knights from Phyrsos. He did finish his Grandmaster Chapel quite a while ago, so he does have the ability to use that 223 faith that he's making to buy out units in any of his established cities. We do have a great library also coming out from Miskayo Kisein, also foreign ministry from Ixivuachik soon, entertainment complex from Pashva Ashik, while he did manage to recruit Isodor of Miletus. That also allows him to get Colosseum here in between his cities. Oh my god, this is gonna be beautiful. I do also notice he did recruit Newton, and he already had Hypatia, so oh my god, and he has Ibn Khaldun. Oh, that's kind of big here for him. That is kind of big here for Cree, isn't it? That's gonna mean so much more science than his opponent. He's already making about double his opponents, and oh my god, did he activate it? No, he didn't even activate it. So he's gonna get another library, another university here in Mr. Vasis, and the extra +2 per each university. Wow. Okay, well that's kind of big. Is he gonna get the production though to defend against his opponent? I guess 250 is gonna need to make do. We do need to see him also getting his setup with the aqueducts here. I would imagine he's gonna use the aqueduct from Whiskey Kisane for an industrial zone 4 Mikisi Wachik. Not actually be bad to get me also how to say Machu Picchu here, kick for extra adjacency from the mountains, if he's still gonna use them with the mountains. I do notice he doesn't want to get double aqueducts here. He's trying to use one aqueduct for multiple encampments, and I guess that is an efficient way of getting it done. We do need to see also Zulu try to move in somewhere, and we do have him with Impi Corps, so that could go against the swordsman of Cree, and not to mention these units of Mongolia. The units of Mongolia are standing across the river, and they are using the Kesheks to attack any unit that comes close to them. Pretty sure it is going to be hard for even these Impi Corps to go across the river against a knight, even if it is a knight, right? Yeah, it is. Okay, men-at-arms here are definitely sufficient to defend against his opponent's Impi Corps. We're going to see if they're going to be way too many units for him to handle. There are quite a few of them coming from JR cities. This is probably the peak of the Zulu Empire right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 of these Impi Corps are going towards the southwest, while I'm pretty sure Apology is going to need to get field cannon technology here. He's going for mass production towards the top 3, and I do see Mongolian units are getting out towards the south. First of all, positioning themselves here, and second of all, maybe allowing him to get an attack going, an upgrade in coursers or cabs, and go against his opponent. I find it unlikely that cabs is going to be the technology. It's very, 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 very late, and Fontaine just doesn't have the science. 20 science and 20 culture. He basically erased himself for the good of the empire. This is what it is. This is what's happening. Finish the first copy. Let's switch to the second one. Okay, I do see settlers coming out from Mashhad and catapults coming out from Zranka. I do notice finally Persia did manage to get a few farms online in Zranka, while Aztec did not deploy more units to his west side. I do notice he keeps on trying to get more of these campuses going, trying to keep up with the necessary science he needs. Next to Titiits, 71 science and 41 from Pipo, not bad, with another campus coming out from Tenochtitlan, which is going to be a +2 over here. At least, yeah, more spaces for campuses. Now we do need to see Aztec also retreating. Inca does have a very defendable land here with the rivers over here. We do see that there is no way that Aztec can easily punch through. There is a possibility to punch through the east, and that's exactly where Pipo is going to attack next. He can punch through and try to wrap around the city of Wilkamoman, even get into the mine line, and you do see these Incan units are not sufficiently numerous enough to actually send more units to the southeast without breaking the line of defense first in the north. Oh, yeah, I think Aztec is finding the weakness in Inca's defense. He's going to start moving units to the east to close the choke, while he's going to need to also defend this northwest. This also locks him basically an all-out war over here with his opponent, and unless somebody wins between them, he's going to have a hard time seeming behind all of this. He's already having a hard time seeming behind all of this. Apology, 224 science with 70 culture, 258 production. Still needs to put more things in production, and I do see, wait a second, did somebody get Colosseum away from him? Because this Isodor of Milestus doesn't look like it's going towards the Colosseum. Did somebody build Colosseum? No. Well, at least I don't see it. I don't see Colosseum here. Is it here? Japan? Japan, did you do it? No. Oh, there we go. Oh my god, he got it. He got it. Inca, big boy over here, got Colosseum. Okay, I see. I see how this is. I see how it is. Inca stole it. Yeah, he did. He did. Rip. That was also like 1 or 2 turns away from finishing it. Anyway, he's gonna get Forbidden City, which is gonna give him an extra wildcard policy slot to use. Extremely important when you're in a seeming position like this. We do have him with also 137 gold per turn, alongside that 250 production. I do notice the Mongolian horses are getting ready to pounce here to go against India, while India is getting quite a massive army to go against Japan here, or try to get into the borders of Bologna and take down that city center. There are 2 trebuchets being deployed towards that city center to take down these defenses, while I do notice Phyrsos at the moment is not getting all of his units there. We're going to need to see when he's going to get there, what kind of decision is he going to make. We definitely have Apology and Joce keeping their advantage in the science screen over their opponents, and I gotta say Joce's culture is not looking that bad. Phyrsos is on 128, but still that 67 culture that Joce is making right now without a pen brush and voice. He did manage to get 2 of these theater squares, or 1 theater square. One. Yeah, it's 1 theater square and doesn't even have an amphitheater in it. Okay, well, I guess he does need to keep on building, getting the shipyards for the extra production. He's already on 256, and it does look like there's only more production to get out of these city centers, not less. On the east side, the Pipo did not push forward. I think he actually lost the knight here. I'm pretty sure there was one that was kind of low in HP. But anyway, now we do have him finally some crossbows showing up. But now musketmen are also defending the Incan defenses, the Incan tiles, and that is going to be a major problem. These crossbows will not have enough strength to attack into their opponents to significantly take them down. We do not yet have a coastal city from Aztec. He could have actually put a city over here to the southeast of Tenayuca and got the whales and the amber for an extra 2 points of damage, but he never actually put one down. I'm very curious about why he didn't want to put one down. I'm pretty sure there's like no risk for him to put it there, but I guess maybe he doesn't know that, or if he just didn't want to take the risk anyway. By default, what is Zulu doing? Okay, they're trying to push Mongolia. Mongolia getting his walls, and men-at-arms are coming in the southeast so he can defend these Zulu units. And I'm pretty sure this is the moment that Apology needs to put his big boy pants on and take out Zulu, or at least help out his ally defend against Zulu. Zulu got a bone to chew, and he's not gonna let go. We do have the Impi. Whoa, these Ikesheks are gonna be doomed. Oh my, oh my, they need to get out of there as soon as possible. They need to get out of there. Like, okay, like if there's no men-at-arms to defend these cities, he's probably gonna die. And yes, he's gonna probably need to put Kesheks in the north. Oh, look at the pikemen coming in. Mongolia might be doomed. 3 cities Mongolia here trying to defend with so many Kesheks. We're going to need to see if these guys are going to be enough. Some of them do have promotions. They hit quite hard. Okay, first moves. Home Fontaine, let's go. Oh, no first move. He lost it. It is what it is, you know. It was what it was. Well, there is a knight in the city of Amur that's gonna put the defense quite a bit high for these pikemen. And of course, we do have a horseman here that is way too weak to hold the choke on the north. We do need to see these Mongolian men-at-arms starting to get out, and maybe some will actually get onto the front line here on the east, while we do have Cree getting muskets. These are going to be overwhelm the Impi cores, and he just doesn't have enough of them to send them towards the front line and try to take out some cities from Zulu. Now we do have also Aztec managing to do more damage here. Incan piking shots are gonna fend off the night attack, and it does look like even if Pipo is bringing trebuchets and more of these crossbows, they're not enough in numbers to take down the Incan defenses. He does need a lot more science, and Pipo is going for his marksman technology with medieval fairs coming up in 3 turns, still relying as much as possible on his allies, so they get the win for him. Of course, his job here is to do as much damage against all 3 of his opponents as much as he can during the game, while Apology and Joce are gonna need to follow up later on in the game to try to clean up the map. Still, we don't have anybody from Freritos de la Vega getting on the same numbers of actual production versus DShark's boys, Apology and Joce, but I gotta point out Phyrsos does have 300 faith a turn that he can use to get going his military. Get his military going. Anyway, now we do have Polonia still getting pillaged by India's Corsair, and I'm getting stuck over here. The wheels of the chair are getting stuck. It is what it is. I have one of those, like, how do you call them, plastic things below, and sometimes it gets stuck on it. Couldn't they made that bigger? Anyway, we do have Indian calves also getting out here. It looks like Phyrsos is going to try to do an attack against Japan. I'm pretty sure Japan is going to have his own strong technology to defend himself. Siege tanks is coming up in 2 turns. No ballistics. I don't think he actually got to ballistics, but I might be wrong. No, he doesn't have ballistics. I do see it is going to take him quite a bit of time to get there, and that is going to hurt him. We do need to see what Phyrsos' target is going to be. Maybe it is going to be Cree on the east, and that is going to be an issue. Looks like these units of Mongolia did actually bypass the defenses in well, they forgot about defending Sagahi Khan, and they're going towards Hansa. And I do have to point out, India is getting corsairs right on the doorstep of Apology's cities. Apology is definitely not gonna like this. We do have knights getting out and moving towards the southwest, while Apology is gonna need to get the ballistics of his own. We do need to see how quickly he is gonna finish in. Wait, did he just finish industrialization? No, he did not. He's 1 turn away from industrialization, by the way. Kick. Okay, he put a spy in Nongoma. Does he have a spy here in the cities of India? No, he doesn't. So these calves might actually do quite a bit of more damage against these cities. Very strong units. We do have a spy from India in the city of Wiskayokisane of Cree. Okay. Japan pushing out a little bit, forcing India to look at him, and now India did reveal his calves. That means Phyrsos did give the heads up to Cree that he's coming with calves. I'm pretty sure right now Cree is aware, and he's gonna try to make it up. We're gonna need to see if he does succeed. We do have Mongolia getting his men at arms on the east side, and by the looks of it, he did stop the attack of Persia and probably put Zulu on the back foot as well. We do see these Kesheks right on the back line, while these men at arms are gonna get the front position. One will get onto the stone, and the one that's coming from the Seven Roses city is gonna get into the southeast. While I do see new men at arms are needing to get onto the front line. That horse, for some reason, is still alive. Wow. Well, I guess he does need 2 shots to take him out. Not that easy. We do have Persia trying to go against Hattusa also. That's a 63 defense strength city, and he's attacking it with pikemen and men at arms. It does seem like these units are gonna die before they get there. There are a few catapults also on the way to deal with the walls. It's gonna take quite a bit of time and effort for these catapults to take down Hattusa's 63 strength walls. Okay, what is going on here? We do have Pipo. Pipo still keeping Titiits busy, forcing Titiits to do the biggest defense ever. We do have Pipo with 1100 military. JR is 1000. Ooh, 1000 military Zulu. I mean, this is a problem. He's getting imp calls from everywhere. Uh-oh. Yeah, this is where Zulu peaks in this game. Pretty sure that with the science and the culture, he's gonna die to tanks in any case. But until then, he will do a lot of griefing over here in the Mongolia's cities. Wow, Impicor still alive. Okay, there we go. Now he's dead. Where's the general? Wait, he still doesn't have a general? Oh my god, JR is saying, yeah, good game, huh? Okay, okay, yeah, yeah. He's not liking this. He's not liking this. Look at the forest fire, man. Oh my god. This is what they're talking about, right? The forest fire. Build a foray team, like forest fire team or something. He blocked, like he cannot pass with the impy cores on the tiles. Okay, well, Aztec is getting pushed back. It doesn't look like he's gonna hold on these package shots well. Titiits did manage to get a successful defense here, I would say, but he's still struggling to get back onto the gold tree. He's also 144 science. He did get more, but in the meantime, Apology got to 250. We do need to see if Apology is gonna manage to fend off attacks from India. Well, there are a few units from Mongolia trying to slow them down. We do need to see Apology getting his strong units on the table here, and he's going for astronomy, not really getting these knights into cuirassiers as he should be. We got Pipo going for battle casting in 3 turns, and Apology will have nationalism in 6. He's getting another wave of knights to get onto the tiles to the southwest, and I do notice he's finishing up a workshop here, not to mention getting his amphitheater in the big cities in the north. Amina got recruited by Zulu. Oh, wait a second. Aren't the impies medieval? I'm pretty sure the impies are medieval, right? So Amina is not gonna matter. Oh, wow. Impy core actually crossed onto the tile that wasn't actually burning anymore. Okay. Well, there is a meta time there that cannot attack into the impy core, but it can defend a few turns. We do see him also with promotion over here. It does seem like also Mongolia is going to need to defend from Persia. Persia did get these units right next to the city of Amor, but that does have walls. And we do have the Immortals trying to get in there to do the damage against not only the units, but also the walls of that city center. And while in the south, Apology is managing to fend off attacks with just his crossbows for a while. He does have the upgrade button for field cannons, so he can get those not only cuirassiers, but also field cannons. This will help him do the damage here, I'm pretty sure. Nationalism also in 5 turns for the core ability, while he's getting more of these banks and commercial hubs from his cities. This will help him keep up the tempo to get his trade routes and everything going for food, the extra food and production in every one of his cities. Joce gonna get industrialization in 2 turns. He's gonna get the ability to build his trademark. Wait, does he actually benefit? He does benefit, right? Tokugawa does benefit from the factory. Or doesn't? Because it's yeah, it is nation. It is nation linked. Okay, so many samurais here fending off attacks from Varus. It's fine. We do have India also facing off some Japanese cavs, so that's gonna slow him down or actually put him on the back foot here. He maybe can cross the river on the crossbow, but that's about it. And of course he's gonna lose the caps immediately afterwards. There are quite a few Japanese units that can still be upgraded, and yeah, it is what it is. And they're not pushing here. They're not pushing here, and that was quite a massive investment for them in the situation that they just don't have a lot of gold to benefit from. And we do have India still buying out calves, and I do notice Athena just came by. Athena, hey, que vai? Come here, come here, come here. She wants to get pet a little bit. Yeah. Okay, that's it. You know, she got the pet treatment, the quick pet treatment. Delios, good evening, sir. Don't you see the perfect gameplay of JR? The god, the CWC. I mean, Yeah, I do have to say that he did get surprised by Mongolia by that play over there. I'm pretty sure everybody was expecting him to go against Titiits, but he did not. He went against Zulu. So yeah, Pikachu! It is what it is. Zulu took a chance to put more cities. It did not go out as planned. I was a bit surprised that he got out of the last map. I don't know, man. His luck wasn't really with him today. You've seen him in the previous map on the island spawn for Zulu. Ooh, that is a problem. Anyway, we do see Zulu getting more of these MP cores with promotions, and they will start doing the damage against these many times. I'm pretty sure Homme Fontaine is very far away from getting extra damage, while he doesn't really have that many more units. He did send quite a few of them to the southwest, where they are fighting the Indian calves, which are gonna have a problem here. Actually, wait a second. I think the Cree units are gonna have a problem. Look at the thick thighs on these calves, man. 79 strength on the calves. That's a problem. India is managing to do the damage and cutting through the city of Bologna, put it under siege. While I don't see Joce moving. Joce, I think you need to move. Just saying, I think you got an enemy next to you. He's breathing heavily. It's very nasty. You know, going towards Bologna. Taking down cities. Hello? Burning libraries. Hello? Does that ring a bell? Tandorios, if you were, you wouldn't be the one calling yourself. Okay. Lol, India got smashed by a fire, then Habub in the same city. Yes. Yes, but also he's gonna get a lot of fertility here. These tiles are gonna be amazing. And look, Habub still keeps on going, man. Giving. Look at that. He's getting another one here, another food here. Oh, this is actually the gradient dust storm. It's not Habub. We were speaking in Habub's name. Oh, I see Aztec is getting pushed back considerably here, and I gotta say, Apology might actually be doomed here if he doesn't get this under control. He wanted to keep on simming while his opponent was attacking him, and as you can see, India is getting a few units right inside of the borders of Mr. Vasis, which is granted gonna try to get the ancient walls going, and he does have a cuirassier there, but it's not enough. He's gonna need more. We do need to see him also with field cannons, which are probably going to be the technology that is going to save him there. Oof. Well, that's a dead pikeman. Yeah, that's a dead pikeman. It is what it is. And we got Mongolia here with a pikeman inside of the city of Amur and Keshek in the north. That Keshek is actually in a dangerous position. We do need to see if he's going to fend off the attack from Zulu, since we don't actually have Cree helping him out. This is a bit of a problem here, and yes, we do understand Cree was needed to get all of his defenses going to the southwest and also get the sim going in the meantime. While he did try to do that, unfortunately right now his attention and his production is needed elsewhere. We do have Pipo also getting pushed back by Inca, while at the moment I do see Inca getting a few field cannons going. Athena started. Hey, Athena. Bad girl. Okay. What are you doing? So feisty. Why are you so feisty? Take me. Okay, so what do we have? More commercials coming up from Susa for the extra gold pattern. I do notice there's still a massive gold leakage on Phyrsos, minus 66 gold, but he did manage to get to 130 science. Saying that and then seeing Joce's numbers of 277, I'm like, oh, when thanks. We do need to see if they're gonna have that gold from the pillages. I'm pretty sure India can try to do some pillages here in Cree's territory. They did take out Bologna, and that slowed them down quite a bit in the science. Darius, if you want to link something, just send it to me. Also, Pretty Flowers, good evening, sir. Why no surrender? They're not giving up that easily, I guess. We're going to need to see. They want their opponents, DSharks, to prove they can actually snatch this victory. I mean, you know, there's a significant possibility, for example, that Zulu will smash through Mongolian defenses alongside the Persia. By the looks of it, they are dwindling the numbers of the Mongolian units, since he actually sent so many units so far away from his cities. I guess he tried. Let's see if Cree is gonna manage to plug the choke here. Plug the problem. while Pipo is also going to need to get his next technology. At least he did manage to get to 106 science, not really close to 173 of Titiits, and I do have to say that Montezuma was in a dark age. You know, he's getting more of these universities up and slowly adding more science points, also getting boosted by his ally. Give me a second, because wait, Chief, come on. Okay. Yeah, it is what it is. Okay, so this city gonna get ancient walls next turn. He does have a battery ram to push through it, no problems for these imps. And I do notice we do have some Persian immortals also showing up, doing significant damage, especially against these men at arms. The K-Shakes are just not big enough right now to actually handle these imp cores. If they would have been a lot more in numbers, maybe this would have worked, but yeah, didn't get there. While we do have line infantries helping the defense on the city of Piktokahana Piwin, we do see that at the moment Cree is not actually switching all of his production to make military, and this might come back to haunt him, especially since all of the Indian calves are not are now left without choice in front of them. Are they gonna go towards Mistavasis? Are they gonna start going against the armies of Japan? I would say Mistavasis is a much juicier target, and he already has a calf there seeing what's going on, so he definitely can get in. Now we do need to see also what Joce is gonna do here. He's gonna get his ballistics next turn and mercantilism in one. I did notice also Mongolia is getting a settler here. I do want to point out that there's a massive military here that can keep on going, and that will mean going into the Cree cities where there are already quite a few camps from India. Oof. I mean, where military? Cree? Where military? I would have expected already Joce to attack with his calves, like a long time ago. Just to help out Cree, you know, just to stop the invasion of the Cree nation. This was like, you know, predictable, I would say. Very predictable. Ooh, that's a lot of gold India's getting, and a city. Looks like JR just tied with Mongolia here on city count. He did manage to take out the 7 Roses city. And not even keeping it, just deleting it out of spite over here. Home Fontaine is gonna be remaining on defending on 2 cities. We do have Aztec getting a few knights back, and he's gonna need to upgrade his cuirassiers because his opponent is coming with them. Next time he's gonna get ballistics, and I do notice he's clumping up his units for the defense of the city of Tlacopan. We got quite a few field cannons, including cores here coming up from Inca. This is gonna be quite big. A lot of damage can come out from these field cannons quite quickly. In the south of Cree, we do see all of these calves of Phyrsos are trying to keep on moving forward and try to find the weakness, the chink in the armor. Looks like they are finding some of these units from Montezuma that are trying to get a city, but that's not happening by the looks of it. Wait, is FDLV getting this back? Oh my, FDLV kinda looks like he's getting this back, guys. Is this happening? Chat, is this happening? Surely Mongolia needs to think about getting out of there, but where does he go? Well, he's trying to get out of there. He does have a city going towards Otsu, and he might actually just settle in place here in between his allies, but that's still not gonna give him full immunity from Persia's units, not to mention India's units from the southwest. They did not close this choke, and this is gonna haunt them forever here. Oh my god, this choke not getting close might actually lose them the game. We do need to see if Joce is gonna get to tanks pretty soon here. He does get his electronics factories out soon, and I do see him building up his military academies and new encampments coming out from everywhere. So I would imagine with his 337 production, he will get to pump out quite a few units there. But it is dangerous to see what's going on here. Not dangerous to see. It is quite important to see what India is gonna do with his looting rampage here, because he will get the opportunity to slow down considerably Cree, and the sooner the Cree actually gets this cleaned up, the easier it will be for them. The longer it will take, it will be probably game breaking for them. This we need to see. Okay, Cree chopping cities, he just is chopping walls. He just lost a 4-charge builder there. That's unfortunate, and giving the pillages to India, while his cuirassiers cannot easily punch through the Indian defenses. We do need to see if he's gonna get something to attack with. Yeah, they're just not strong enough, man. They're just not strong enough. Okay, next attack vector. Zulu's going towards the city of Saint Valentine, while I do see Persia is getting next to the city of Vamor. Oh, boom! Trebuchet goes in, takes down the walls almost. I do see a level 2 Keshek in there, just making Pikachu faces at the damage that the Trebuchet did. This is basically breaking the wall, almost breaking the wall here. We do have a wave of pikemen also getting out next from the cities of Persia and going towards the front line. He doesn't have a route there, as in one of those road generators here, a military engineer to generate the road. But it is what it is. He's gonna need to make do. It looks like also Inca still keeps pushing against Aztec, and I do notice finally Pipo did get his own cuirassiers up, and he does have a general for them. Does he? Does he? Does he? I don't think he does. I don't think he does. He does have a bow for the extra heals, but I don't think he does have a general. And of course, I do have to point out the field cannons here from Inca are extremely valuable. We're gonna see these units do a lot of damage against their opponents. They're also coring up. He does already have nationalism. Wait, what? What? Wait, what? Wow. Well, I guess that pen, brush, and voice worked out in the long term, didn't it? Oh man, so many pillages here, and it looks like India is gonna manage to get all of those extra bits and pieces for his allies, but he's only on 148 science, while Joce next to him is keeping his advantage of 208. Apology did go down to 150 of his own, and right now he's busy getting to defend against India than do anything else. We will see a massive army also from Zulu coming in, while yes, we do have field cannons getting onto the front line. They're just not big enough in numbers. Okay, let's finish up this vote. We got 2 more minutes as a pause, and we're gonna come back to see what they did and what they will do in the next part. Okay, 2 minutes, and we're coming back. I think you are right, Michael. Games feels like he's starting to turn. Skit. Yeah, turning back.
Always just a touch of space madness.
But Okay, we got some knights coming up from Zulu. Finally, military engineer also makes his appearance felt. And I gotta say, when I was getting out there, I was thinking, oh my god, Zulu, if he just moves to the south, this is gonna be a disaster for Cree. If only Zulu moves like a few units to the south, Cree is just gonna be overwhelmed. It's that easy right now to overwhelm Cree. We do have him with so many of these calves just running around everywhere. He did manage to take one down, but some of them are coring up. Kora Balgasun is also gonna be taken down here. The new city that Mongolia did want to settle, so he gets out of the front line. Well, he's finding himself again on the front line. We do have new walls getting up from Mr. Hasipik, and I do see he's still trying to get his factories up. They're not giving up on this, but especially since he does have 300 points of production. Let's see what's going on each side. Is Inca gonna push through? Doesn't look like Inca is gonna get to push through. Not gonna lie, this doesn't really look like winning numbers here. Yeah, they don't look like winning numbers. Anyway, Theocracy loses a wildcard policy slot. Pawnmaker is going to get plus loyalty but minus 20% population growth. And I do see Tokugawa is going to lose 2 Diplo points. That actually is going to put him back one more Congress. He's on 4. No, yeah, he's on 4 out of 20. He's on 4 out of 20. Getting his coal power plants going, this is going to help him get a significant amount of production boost. But I do have to mention Phyrsos did manage to get to his own 300 points of production with 348 faith a turn. He just keeps on building units and sending them on the front line while he is trying as quickly as possible to get to his tanks technology. We do have calves from Japan getting into the borders of India, forcing him to buy new units, and he's straight up buying calf cores. Oh my god. Anyway, Cuirassier cores also coming in quickly for the defense. It looks like the Japanese units are outmatched over here. They're gonna get 2-shot quite easily by these units of India. Yeah, while you do see how much Cree is struggling to do the damage against these Indian calf cores, it's basically losing his cuirassiers against them. Seems like DShark always underestimates how much defenses they need to build. Yeah, I think so. Small Soldiers is also mentioning that he thinks India's army maintenance will be the death of FTLV. I mean, he's on minus 82. Is not. Yeah, I guess it is kind of big. It is kind of a big hole of gold here. While on the other side, we do have almost 300 gold generated. On Freritos de la Vega, we barely have them making 100 gold between them. But they did manage to take down another Mongolian city, and they will take Korabalga soon, probably. Yeah, this city kind of looks next turn. That means Mongolia will probably full die. That means somebody's going to lose a military alliance, and it is going to be a hell of a ride to try to get to Diplo. That's out of the table, so they're going to need to rethink their strategies here. Go, or maybe they already thought about it from the beginning. They wanted to go directly towards military units and try to get there with as much production and as much size as possible. We're gonna need to see if that's the case here. Joce gonna get his steel walls next turn, and I do notice he does not have oil, so that means he didn't get refining in the meantime. Coal power plants are gonna start powering up everything, and he is gonna significantly jump up in production here quite soon after he finishes everything. Remember, he already had shipyards giving him the extra bonuses from these harbors, and that's a lot of production. He also needs to fend off attacks from India's units on the east, and then reposition everything to the southwest after he cleared those up. Not to mention get another army ready so he can defend his east side against both Persia and Zulu. Zulu basically doesn't really have any mission in life than to just do units and send them against Cree until Cree gets a significant amount of defense. I'm actually very surprised that the apology went down to 156 science. I would have imagined he would have been a little bit more, like 200 or something, but that is quite a hit over here on apology. Now basically Phyrsos is starting to equal his numbers, and we do have Titiits with more on him, 185 and 58. Well, I would imagine we don't have that many golden ages here, but we do have Joce in Exodus. Okay, we got Pipo in a heroic, and then what do we have here? Normal, golden. Phyrsos is Exodus. Okay, and then that's it. Dark. Okay, dark. Ooh, oh, wait, India might actually break Japan. No. Oh, yeah, no, he's not gonna break Japan. He's gonna force Japan to do more military, sure, but that's also Japan just finished his production capabilities here, so he can pump out cuirassiers. That's very slow production actually. 3 turning a cuirassier. Does he not have the card in? Yeah, he doesn't have the card in, that's why. He doesn't have chivalry. Apology is still building a wildcard wonder. Yes, he actually needed to move away from it because he was getting attacked from the south by India. But then, as you can see, he does want to finish it. It's only 1 turn, but that is going to give him quite a bit of an advantage. Cree just gave 2 more traders to India. That's a lot of golden yields that just popped into Phyrsos' hands. Look at that. He's on. You say he doesn't have an economy? I would argue the opposite. He has the biggest economy of them all. 2,000 gold, 2,200 gold points acquired from Cree. Okay. He just got enough gold for what, 20 more turns of negative economy? Lol. Wow. Okay, looks like Zulu is pushing through the last defenses of St. Valentine. We do have India taking out that city on the west side, the second last remaining city of Mongolia. While I do notice Cree is getting attacked by also the Olympic Corps. Cree is about to be overwhelmed here. We do have the Zulu units jumping from the forest towards the city of Pashkavashik. While I do see Apology is still trying to get his refining. He's 3 turns out, and oh my god, he's gonna give more traders here. He's gonna give more traders, guys. Uh-oh. I mean, it's not really his, you know, his full fault over here or something, but he definitely needed to stop the calves from getting into his territory and feasting on his traders like that, man. He got all of the princesses there, man. India got everything. Nasty. What do we have here? We got a spy from India that needs to get into the borders of Japan, probably. I don't see a spy yet deployed in Japan, and he definitely wants that extra diplomatic visibility. While Joce just finished his steel walls, he's gonna go towards refining, and he has nationalism in 4 turns. That's gonna put him right on track to get his tanks up. Cree really has to militarize. Yes, Senomi. Yes, that is indeed true. I feel the same, but he is probably reluctant to do that because there's no other simmer, and it's not like he wasn't on the way towards the biggest simmer, right? That's the problem. Oh well, it is what it is. He needs to adapt to what's happening to him. We got India pushing from the south with those calves that went around the mountains, and it looks like Cree is well, trying to get on to them, but he finds it very, very hard to actually figure out where to go. Why is he not killing? Does he not have first moves or something? Because that calf should have been dead. Hello. There we go. Okay. Oh my god, so many pillages here. Phyrsos, 2,600 gold. We're actually seeing the gold increase. Oh my, 2,800 gold, guys. 2,856. Mongolia, Irel, Zulu, so good job. Yeah, that's true, but unfortunately it does seem like he's gonna pay the price, the ultimate price over here with his cities, while again I say one less military alliance is gonna matter quite a bit. If Fontaine has an alliance with Pipo can fall to Titiits, because that's an extra +5 that he's not benefiting from anymore, and I'm pretty sure Titiits' units are going to be probably one technology higher than Pipo by the looks of it, his science and his available capabilities and potential over here in the next part of the game. He has a strong culture point, Colosseum, a lot of good cities, very good production, 250 production versus Pipo's 137. In the long term, by the looks of it, the Aztec Empire is going to bow down to Inca. Mongolia versus Zulu is really rough. Yeah, basically it's kind of a counter, right? Zulu is kind of a counter to Mongolia. Yeah, Phyrsos is ripping it apart. Yes, he is. Phyrsos is just not caring about anything over here. Apology is left without that many traders, without that many tiles. He lost so much, so much. Look at these. Look at these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 tiles. Wait, 10, 11, 12, 13. Well, that might have actually been a volcano, but anyway, 13. 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 tiles, 19 tiles pillaged, 19 tiles pillaged by India. Not to mention the traders. He got like 3 or 4 traders over here. And let's see the gold go up over here. This is basically we go into the casino and we start hearing that noise, you know, the ding 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 ding. Exactly that noise, you know, over here. Every time we see this, okay, there we go, 2,800 gold. Okay, they're moving forward. Bam, another mine, 2,900 gold. Bam, another mine, 3,000, and so on, you know. The crazy folk. Oh, Zulu wins the day. JR got his revenge against Fontaine, the guy that took a city from him and left him without nothing. Well, now Zulu rebuilt his strength and went against Fontaine, against his capital, and took him down. All of those units from Zulu are moving towards the south, and you do see Cree, even with his amazing production, will have a serious problem. And I think right now they're considering CC. Not gonna lie, I think right now there is quite a bit of chatter in DShark's voice room, and we hear them talking. Well, we would hear them talking about the CC. This is the catastrophe from them. I gotta say, catastrophe. Like, Japan is not going to get his tank push against India. India might actually have the ability to go against Japan at some point with so many things going around. Not to mention, Apology is going to get pushed from by 2 players, maybe even 3 players. If India wants to join the fight from the west, well, India already did a lot of damage. We've just counted how many pillages he did in his territory. And he still has calves to do the pillages. This is quite a problem, I would say. Big problem, a big problem. It burst. Yeah, I just lost a game where I played like Cree. Oh, I see. You really want to sim, but it's just not an option. Exactly, it's not an option. Exactly. The Crazy Frog song, I don't remember exactly the crazy song, but I know what you're meaning. No, I just meant the casino song. We know the slots machine. Oh, Knights coming up from Zulu are going to start pushing through Aztecs west, and this is going to be a problem. Aztec just doesn't have that many units on the west side. He only had the 2 of these swordsmen there, and I'm pretty sure that they're going to die quickly. And we do need to see when JR is going to cross that river, and if Inca is going to help him push with his field cannon. He can put it on this 2-2 forest, and I'm pretty sure he's going to hit these units here. Now we do need to see also what's going on with Cree's calves. What is going on? India, oh my god, he keeps on going. He pillaged another mine, then the theater square and the amphitheater, and now he's going for a Mickey Wap. And then we do have him going for the mine next to Piwin, where there are quite a few significant units here from Zulu. Zulu also 2 turns away from beginning ballistic, 7 turns out nationalism. Oh, this is starting to heat up. This is very heated. We got Zulu here getting in the borders of Takakup. JR not caring, just sending those units. Go! Have you... I guess you have seen oh my god, what do you call it? Oh, the one with the mockingbird, or mockingjay or something. I think it's mockingbird. Anyway, Hunger Games, Hunger Games. You've seen Hunger Games. There was a scene with one of the dams getting attacked. Basically, it's the same thing, right? All of the people, it doesn't matter. You lost the case, you died, it doesn't matter. Get the case in, get it in, boys. Coop is gonna be on the defense here. I think he does have steel walls next time, so he's gonna be fine on the city defense. But all of his tiles are gonna get stomped, ripped apart. Everything is gonna be burning. Let's see, Southwest, what's going on? Japan getting pushed, and it looks like India does have a significant advantage against his opponent here. The extra points of damage from his shrines and from his temples, not to mention the military lands, warship building, and the general against Japan's only cuirassier with a bit of support bonus on his side. I mean, that's like, you know, eating a hamburger with only ketchup. What is this? Come on, you need to get more on the cuirassier. Sean Lombardo, good evening, sir. Yes, it is. Good game, good game. Rorke's Drift. Rorke's Drift? That's, I don't know what this is. Rorke's Drift. What is this? Battle of Rorke's Drift was an unplanned raid rather than any organized counter invasion, with many of the Undi cores, Zulus breaking off to raid other. Yeah, basically. They did it again. JR is reenacting that battle over here of Rorke's Drift. Definitely. Thank you for the pointer. No military units. Yeah, no military units on Cree. He just wanted to keep on simming, and I mean, this Zulu is not giving up, man. He's here. Zulu is here to stay. He's telling Cree, your lands are my lands. Just, you don't know it yet. We do have Zulu heavy chariot corps also coming out from his series. He's gonna get the upgrade them into cuirassier armies, and that is gonna be a unit that even the Cree field cannons are not gonna keep away from his territory. We do have Zulu deploying a spy in his capital city, while of course I do see India doing the same. India is massively pushing Japan and tearing apart these units. Even if Japan is one turn away from combustion, he's gonna have only a few tanks here. These calves are gonna still die, and we do need to see if artilleries are gonna follow up this attack. So Phyrsos does get the ability to push down cities and take down his opponents here. It looks like he played the catch-up game for all game long, but now he did manage to get over his opponent. We do have military academies coming out from him, and he's buying, and there we go. There we go. The timing on this is impeccable. Getting those artilleries in the city of Agra. He will need to get them quickly on the front line. He does have a military engineer creating the pathways, so he gets much faster movement. Also, Steph, India is 4 turns away from buying tanks with faith. Yeah, combustion. Yeah. He's getting there. Phyrsos 4 turns out. Titiits 3 turns out combustion here. We do have him retreating back, and I do notice Zulu did upgrade his units next to the city of Brussels, but did not move forward. We do have new heavy chariot corps coming in. I would have expected he's getting some normal heavy chariots so he can army them up. Looks like no, they might not think they have enough gold. I mean, what am I talking about? They have so much gold on Phyrsos. 3,000 gold on Phyrsos. He ripped apart Cree. Wow, look at Cree's, man, this is just so sad. This all of Cree's territory. Can you imagine the horror of this happening? Like all of your lands getting pillaged, torn apart by savages over here. Ooh, that's just nasty. Anyway, it looks like Zulu is moving in all of his units on the tiles that he could pillage over here in the lands of Cree, ripping apart more gold, and of course allowing him to fund his other stronger units so he can keep on coming against his opponent. Pillage economy is what they say this is called. We do have to see also if India is going to be successful to push even through the tanks. There are quite a few tanks getting upgraded and bought over here in the lands of Japan. And I do notice there are promotions on the Indian units also. Some of the Indian cav corps did manage to get in next to the core cities of Japan, and they might actually get quite a few important pillages. There is, yeah, he's not going to get there, and I'm pretty sure he's not going to matter if he gets there. But anyway, this is going to be still dirty here. These tanks cannot really defend. like they cannot defend forever, especially against the Cav cores, and it's still gonna be a problem because of how much gold Phyrsos is ripping apart from his opponent's empires. This gold is gonna go towards these heavy chariot armies here to be upgraded into cuirassiers. Didn't GR get the button? He did get the button, right? I'm pretty sure he got the button. Yes, he did get the button for the cuirassiers. I'm pretty sure he also has mercenaries. So what is the hold up, bro? What's the hold up, man? Anyway, it looks like Inca did find a way to attack into his opponent in the much weaker side. I do see Zulu pushing in from the west side and discovering the units defending the city of Malinanco. While Inca is coming in with field cannons, he's going to make quick work of the defenses that Aztec put up there. We do need to see him also getting some of those bombards. If Malinanco is going to get walls or steel, that's going to be a problem. Well, I guess Pipo is not that far off. Refining coming up in 3 turns, while Nationalism is going to finish in 1. He is getting to finish his military academies in his encampments, and I do see him getting his field cannons. Trying to do this defense. Hattusa is about to also go down here in the... Oh, wait, what am I talking about? What do you mean go down? It's 102 garrison defense strength. This city is never gonna go down. Like, this city is what? It's gonna be taken down by a GDR maybe? Kick. Lol. Hattusa won, guys. Oh my, like this is an unbelievable turnaround of the game here by Freritos de la Vega. Doing so much damage against a Cree that was thinking he was so tall and handsome, but wow. And powerful, I mean. That, yeah. He totally forgot to build the military, or chose not to. I'm not sure which one of the two. I think it's the first one, to be honest. He forgot. He also didn't have the information we benefited from. I also want to mention that. As in, we did have the extra information that Zulu is coming in, Persia is coming in, and it's not like they were having where to go. And we also saw how many units are coming in. So we definitely had a lot more head notice about what's going on here. We do need to see if Cree is still going to get out of this. He's going to get his own tanks pretty soon. And I do see him going for his flight. Well, that still is a problem, I would say. That still is a big problem, because his lands are just not gonna be that big in production. 341 production, 200 science is not that impressive, especially if you take a look at India's 352 production and 389 faith attain. That sounds kind of big. Yes, we do have Japanese tanks, but soon we're gonna have Indian tanks, and with Varus, they're gonna do more than the Japanese tanks. We do need to see also if Persia is gonna get to take down these cities of Japan, rip them apart slowly from the north, while yes, these are gonna be 81 defense strength base of the tank. And we do need to see if Persia is going to manage to get the technology to matter here. He's on 87 science and 35 culture, barely getting his campus from Mashhad, which did get his 10th population, and still finishing up his universities in his other cities. Just didn't have enough time to move production from building units towards getting more sim done. Military science in 2 turns. It looks like we got our answer. That would be a strong unit if only he would have had a lot of them. Let's see, Immortals. Yeah, Immortals are going to get upgraded into line infantry. That's probably his strongest point, but that's not gonna punch through steel walls. Nah. Okay, Mixivoci getting an aerodrome in 2. He did finish his Forbidden City. East side, we do have Aztec getting cuirassiers on the defense of Malinanco, and I do see Inca coring up his units and moving them to the front line. The cuirassier corps definitely does a lot of damage here, but not against the normal cuirassiers. Zulu will need to army up. He needs armies here, not only corps, he needs armies. I know he has, it's just a matter of getting them. Wait, he doesn't have armies? Wait, he does. Oh, in 5 turns, never mind. Kick in 5 turns. He needs to pump out a few normal units. Just a few normal units? No? No? No, he's not. Okay. It is what it is. Well, we're gonna see these cuirassier corps still do enough damage against the line infantries to punch through them, while Zulu is getting all of these pillages over here. He's basically paying for the Impi corps, or I should say the Impi corps are basically paying for themselves right now. Getting all of these pillages. Look, another 112 gold. Ding! another have 117 gold. Ding, you know, yeah. Oh wow, Impi Core taking down Cuirassier. Yeah, this is, I gotta say, this is a disaster happening. Tanks going in, the Japanese, oh my god. Oh, Japan has a problem with oil. I did see -2 insufficient oil, -9 insufficient oil. These tanks are gonna just die. The last plan is about to fail. Joce's tanks are suffering from a lot of lost oil. And it's not like they have that much oil in the back. Oh, wait. Apology does have. Wait. And Pipo has. Joce, ask for oil. Ask for oil. -9 insufficient oil is basically, yeah, a dead tank. Yeah. DShark CC in like 3 turns? Yeah, it might be. Or even this turn. I don't know. I'm pretty sure they're seeing what's going on here, and yeah, like the sheer amount of units coming from India going into the borders of Japan. I did right when voted for Shaka music. Yeah, wow, the poll actually on YouTube is 50-50. Okay, I don't think I've ever seen it split like this. And yeah, exactly, Mike Piwazaru. If we would have just knew this 40 turns ago, oh my god, yeah, such a different game, such a different game. Beautifully played. I mean, even if JR did make the mistake, he did come back and own it, and as you've seen, he did manage. He's still managing to be relevant in the game. Well, Inca did manage to get the tanks much faster than Pipo. We do have Pipo barely getting his steel in 3 turns. While yes, he does have refining, it's going to be a few turns that Inca will have an advantage over his opponent's units. And it's not like these tanks can get counter-attacked over here unless he has an amazing amount of field cannons, which he does not. And you do see they're not doing that much damage. We do need to see when Titiits is going to start moving. He can definitely take out cuirassiers or swordsmen, moving his units towards Malinango here, to chatting probably the city center, and while Zulu from the west side is going to push in this side of the Aztec Empire. Wow, didn't even take down one single line infantry. I was definitely expecting that. Oh, it's going to die to the field cannon. Yeah, come on, take it down, take it down. Titiits is probably thinking how to attack into Tlacopan. That's why he's moving. He took down the swordsman, and now moving on the other tiles. The Aztec will need to get some upgrades, but he doesn't have the gold. They just don't have that advantage anymore. They do have a few gold points, but I'm pretty sure they're keeping to upgrade Japan and Cree, while Cree is not that far away from getting combustion. Joce is losing his units left, right, and center. We do have the artillery getting next to Shizuoka, and it's gonna start shelling the city center's defense, and we're gonna see that steel wall getting to crumble. I do also notice India finishing up his military engineers to get these roads in between his cities and his opponent's cities to do as much damage as possible, while we do need to see if he's gonna manage to break his opponent in the next 1 or 2 turns. It kind of looks like this. It kind of looks like Chandragupta is not giving up on that. We do have Persia also starting to take down Sakahikan's walls with a bombard, and while I do notice Zulu just, you know, casually moving on every tile and burning it and taking the gold away from it, you know, like it's for safekeeping. Don't worry. Don't worry, JR is gonna keep the gold for safekeeping, okay?
May change throughout the ages.
Couldn't guess that apology would be so passive after game as Rome. Yeah, exactly. If not for Valletta, things would have been so different. Yes, that was a big plan over there from JR. Unbelievably big. And we do have winning team. Freritos de la Vega did manage to snatch this victory away from the Sharks. Unbelievable turnaround. We've seen them in the mid game. Definitely thought DShark has this in the bag, and now bam, the great switcheroo happened. We do need to join the chat room and listen a little bit to what the post-game chat is going to tell us. I do have to mention we do have a French streamer that is Malm, and they are probably going to be talking quite a bit in French. If we do get a few answers in English, that's perfect, and I would really appreciate it. If not, of course, I do understand, and we should be understanding that this is the Francophone community, and sometimes they are way more excited to talk in French than in English. It also comes much easier to a lot of them, of course. Let's see where they are in the post-game chat. Oh, there we go. Oh, do I have the settings? Give me a second. I need to put up the settings.
Imagine si je scoute pas la Valette, hein. Quelle présence d'esprit, hein.
En vrai, c'est
Comeback.
Malm.
Oui.
On est d'accord que c'est vraiment unlucky qu'il soit faufilé entre tous les pointeurs quand même. Genre dans un mini trou de souris entre nos deux villes, c'est vraiment.
Il y a 3 chemins, vous en surveillez 2, il passe par le 3e.
Ouais, bah c'était. Bah, il a eu de la. Bon, je pense que c'est un peu de chat aussi, mais bon.
C'est bien joué surtout.
Un petit peu de négligence de la vôtre.
C'est un peu de réussite aussi quand même.
Ouais, un peu de réussite, un peu de négligence. Ça va ensemble.
Je m'attendais pas à pouvoir recevoir des poneys. Il est passé dans le seul trou qu'on surveillait pas.
GG les gars.
GG, the biggest comeback ever here.
Oh, it was a
JR.
comeback. Easy game, man.
I mean, if not Valletta,
He just
I don't know your capital, you know.
He just amorces his irrelevant, so it's easy kill.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, but
when
if
he's
there is
dead,
no Valletta, you're dead, Jean.
Yeah.
Huh?
If there is no Valletta, no Jean.
You were dead, Jay. Yeah, very dead, Jay.
Yeah, but it was planned. It was all planned.
Ah, I see. You are taking the hits for your team.
Yeah, but
see.
I mean, I took the most hit in the game, so I won. GG, easy.
Yeah, that's true. You got your revenge.
I think today you can thank Phyrsos because it will be, I think, a shame for you if you will be raised by Heliopsima.
Oui.
Donc dis merci, GR,
Oui,
De quoi
exact.
pour le sac à dos.
Mais quel sac à dos, gros. T'as vu la ligne d'un pied, mon pote? T'as vu cette ligne d'un pied? Ils ont parcouru du chemin, une case par une case.
Bien joué, JR.
Merci,
Ok.
mec.
T'as carré la game.
Si j'y pour le carry.
Bon, un peu.
Bah, Tidube.
Quoi, je t'ai dit merci pour le carry, c'est bon.
English, please.
Est-ce que vous avez déjà vu une Perse aussi réelle de votre vie ou pas?
Ah si, je vais niquer.
Mais quand vous avez pas entendu le vocal. Hein.
Et comment le vocal?
Ah bah.
Oh, c'était un peu la dépression avant.
Ah, j'ai cru que j'allais mourir, quoi.
J'ai failli muter quelqu'un.
Je suis mort, faites quelque chose sur vos fronts. Il y a genre 800 de militaires sur toute la map.
Y'a pas de front.
Non. Par contre, par contre, j'ai demandé à Tidube de mettre de la pression, c'est tout.
J'ai avancé une case par une case. C'était trop bien.
Palmarès de Tidube, a encore joué la Perse, a encore open triple campement, a encore pas fait d'unit.
Comme ça, encore, enfin...
C'est toutes les games, Tidube.
Non, d'habitude je peux acheter que 2 campements.
Non, mais en vrai, tout part d'un unlucky placement d'unit. Ah bon.
Bah, c'est qu'il y a une porte que vous avez pas mis d'unit, quoi.
Bah ouais, mais bon, il a eu une chance sur 3, il a gagné une chance sur 3 et bah joué à lui, quoi, c'est tout.
Tu mets pas de cadenas sur ton vélo, tu te dis pas de chance ou pas?
I'm gonna stop it here and I'm gonna send you to Malm stream so you can hear the post-game chat in French. Thank you so much for everything and much appreciated for the support. Thank you so much for the follows, for the subs, for the gifts, for the bits, for everything. Thank you. Also, if you are watching this from YouTube, I hope you're gonna leave this video a like. If you do enjoy the content, I hope so. You're gonna leave it over there also a comment, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel for the next videos. I do have my schedule displayed on my Discord, where I do also keep a replay center channel going for the past games. You're gonna see a GIF over here with all of the history of the game, and you can immediately take a look at the YouTube videos. Bam! You click a button and boom, there's the video. Easy peasy. Now I did think about like putting trailers and so on YouTube, but I still don't think it's worth it. Definitely Discord is gonna help us out with this kind of a tool. Now thank you so much for everything, and let's see each other next time. I did notice there is a game on Friday. We got one on Saturday, and I hope we're gonna get that on Sunday. I'm not sure about one tomorrow yet. So have a good evening, and I hope you're gonna have a lot of fun with some Civilization 6 content. Bye bye bye.